But if he loses, it's going to be hard for you to pretend you never supported him.
All in. In the deep end.
Yeah, no, you are definitely in the deep end. You cannot touch bottom.
No, I'm like rolling around. I'm like a freaking. I'm like all in.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Sir, she's saying some words, but that's the problem with the black community. This is why we can't co-parent, y'all. We go out bad. We don't end up on.
Hey everybody, welcome to House Connell. Welcome. My name is Regina Connell. Welcome to House Connell. Welcome to RC Squared. Welcome to the Watch. I don't even know if I want to call it a party. Hurricane Milton. We will be watching and praying with you. You are not alone. Hey, my name is Regina Connell. Thank you. Welcome to the Queen's Quarters, all of it. So you guys, I knew I probably wouldn't be able to sleep very much tonight. So Rusty and I were able to get in our TNT 93, day 85, read the New Testament in 93 days. So we are streaming live across Rumble, across YouTube, across Facebook, and the X platform, formerly known as Twitter. Anyway, I gotta go find my other phone, but you guys, I wanted to come on live. I know there's a lot of content creators that are probably going to be live, and definitely the weather guys that have been holding vigil since all these storms started. And I just recently came across a couple of them. Anyway, so without further ado, again, my name is Regina Connell. This is House Connell. This is RC Squared. It's kind of the umbrella that everything is under that Big Russ and I do together. I have sorry guys, it was just this was kind of going to be off cuff and raw anyway. So you guys, I wanted to start tonight just by checking in with some other content creators and see how the weather's doing. So let's check in on the weather first, and then maybe we'll get into some breaking news. I have some clips from some content creators that I not only love, but that I actually collab with. We talk and I'm a part of their community. And anyway, and that's what it's all about. We all come together. We must unite. We must unite. Anyway, so a lot of blessings have happened today. A lot of things I like to keep close to my heart, things that my good mother taught me. But anyway, so I'm going to play a couple of videos. What I let out with Elon Musk, I came across this on the X platform, or I know it was YouTube, as a matter of fact. Maybe it was YouTube, and I clipped it up, and I was like, I've got to make a copy of this. And it was Elon Musk and Tucker Carlson. And, it was a hilarious conversation. So I'm going to play this again. And the first thing that came to my mind was the song Rolling in the Deep by Adele. So anyway, let me play that for you real quick while I load up some other stuff. And I'm going to get the share screen started, and we're going to check in on the storm. We're going to check in on other content creators, make sure they're up and running, and make sure we've got resources available for anyone who's able to get online. I know that Starlink has been a big deal. Elon Musk has been, everybody has just come together wonderfully, and we're so grateful for that. So I'm going to play this real quick, and I'll be right back, you guys.
But if he loses, it's going to be hard for you to pretend you never supported him.
Hold in. In the deep end.
Yeah, no, you are definitely in the deep end. You cannot touch bottom.
No, I'm like rolling around. I'm like a freaking mud. I'm like, all in.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
But if he loses, it's going to be hard for you to pretend you never supported him.
Hold in. In the deep end.
Yeah, no, you are definitely in the deep end. You cannot touch bottom.
No, I'm like rolling around.
All right, guys. So the YouTube channel I'm on right now is called Ryan Hall, y'all, Weather Channel. So you guys can go over there. They keep vigil with the live coverage. They should be coming back. So we'll go check in with Andy Hill and some other weather people. We'll check the X platform and make sure everything is going well. Give me 1 second and I'll pause this. So I'm going to go and I'm going to check out all our favorite content creators. And what a better way. I can't think of a better way to catch up on content that I've been needing to catch up on. So it'd be a great opportunity to check in on A Righteous Perspective. He just dropped I think there's 3 that I didn't really get to watch the whole of the content. So I definitely want to get over there and watch that. There's some Megan Kelly stuff. My good friend Gail and her podcast, Country Crazy 73. Got my friend Leanne Mahoney. You can find her on TikTok. And we are collabing and they just started a YouTube channel. We're all doing stuff together. It's really cool. It's crazy right now, but we're figuring it out. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, so let's run on over to the who was I gonna oh yeah, Andy Hill. Let's check on him. I'm about to play some cartoon tutor baby, here we go. He's live. Good, let's do this.
And the Golden Acres townhomes. So let's look at the debris signature. Oh no. God damn it. That is gut wrenching. Okay.
It's Andy, we're here for you, man. Y'all,
So
please.
people's lives are changing right now.
I know.
Right in this area of Northwest Shawnee.
I'm gonna go in the comment section, you guys.
Again, everybody in the Baptist University and along the airport needs to be taking shelter. Okay.
It's okay, buddy.
Please let people know in the the Gordon Cooper Technology Center to be taking shelter, and the Lowe's Home Improvement along Interstate 40 here. There are a lot of populated areas in northern Shawnee that are about to be hit by this tornado.
Lowe's Home
This
Improvement.
is devastating.
I know.
Oh my God, man.
I know, man.
Please cross your fingers that everybody is in shelter here.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so the red there, if you're in the red, you're under a moderate risk of severe weather. However, if I was drawing, who should be the most concerned tonight for the potential for tornadoes and severe weather, I would actually put that a little bit further east. Okay, so I would do something kind of like this. That would be my moderate risk. Okay, so that includes Memphis. That definitely includes Paducah, Kentucky, Evansville, Indiana, Bowling Green, Kentucky, all the way into Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and then maybe as far north and east as Louisville, Kentucky, because these little prefrontal boundary storms.
All right, so we were looking at Andy Hill. That right there is Ryan Hall, y'all. I don't know how I got kicked from.
And
That's
the
how they
Golden
work
Acres
together.
townhomes. So let's look at the debris signature. Oh no.
Let's fast forward. We saw that part. Okay.
Let me show you what I'm talking about.
It's hard to see what sometimes I get confused when it talks about something's live or something's not live. Let's go see who's live now on YouTube. And then we'll get to some content as we keep prayers up. All right, guys, let me get this shared. Oh, not me. Live. So, yeah, wow. I don't even know where to go. Let me take this one down.
Carolina, a state that is a battleground state, and that area of Asheville. I mean, not to get too political on a night like this because we're focused on the storm, but
No,
that's
you're
a blue
not.
pocket in a red area, and the state is important to both parties, just like Florida is. And the last thing people are on people's minds in Florida is going to be voting after they've just gone through 2 hurricanes. They have to deal with insurance companies, their families, and all types of other messes. I was watching that car, as you mentioned, Jesse, there in the distance. I have no idea what they were doing. That couldn't be the police because they're not out here right now. And to try to get to the barrier islands during the storm surge.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. All right, guys, I'm going to head on over to a righteous perspective real quick, and we're going to play some stuff. Righteous perspective. Oh, cool. Oh, he just released this. Wait, I wanted to see the Tanya Hinyard one. Where is it? Let me go to his videos. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I'm behind. I'm way behind. Here we go. This is it right here, you guys. You've got to see this. I
Scrambling to
haven't been
clean
able to
up the
see all of
mess.
it.
Hinyard, the self.
Let me rewind it so you can see it
Rachel
from
and
the
Tanya,
beginning.
good morning. The tension in Thornton Township continues between Tiffany Henyard and trustees this morning. The township is still operating without a budget. Trustees did approve a 3-year audit of the township during last night's meeting. Now, initially, Henyard pushed for an audit of all township departments over the last decade.
They should investigate everything. Did we not just say that? That's what she just said, right? I told she lies all the time. Even if that's the case, you lie all the time. You just said that you're gonna do everybody and everything. Please, motion it up. I'll make the motion. Somebody make the second to investigate everything in Thornton Township 2 years back. Let's go.
Trustees also approved a motion to audit former administrator Keith Freeman's credit card, along with trustee Carmen Carlisle's use of that card. Carlisle says she has no problem speaking to investigators about the spending she made for the township and on behalf of Henyard. She also called for Lori Lightfoot to investigate spending similar to the investigation in Dalton, where Henyard serves as mayor. Now, we did reach out to former administrator Keith Freeman for comment on the approved audit of his credit card, but have not heard back.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Wise. If you thought local politics couldn't get crazier, welcome to the circus that is Thornton Township, Illinois.
For real.
Explosive meetings, fiery exchanges, and Mayor Tiffany Henyard running things like it's her own private kingdom. Picture this: no budget, taxpayer money wasted on extravagant parties, and trustees scrambling to clean up the mess. Henyard the self-proclaimed super mayor, Thornton Township and Dalton, is at the center of the chaos. Now, it's been a little minute since we've covered anything from the super mayor out there in Dalton. It's been a minute, but I thought, why not jump out there? Because it hasn't died down or settled down. It's actually ratcheting up a whole heck of a lot. I mean, we got shouting matches, finger pointing, and now serious federal investigations into where all the money's going. Grab your popcorn. But before we get into the nitty gritty, I got to take a quick moment to talk about something that's just as important as keeping an eye on these corrupt politicians, and that's protecting your financial future. Just like Thornton taxpayers who are left wondering where their money's gone, you need to make sure your savings are safe from political instability and economic shenanigans. With the cost of living skyrocketing and our dollar losing value to continuous government spending, it's natural to wonder about the safety of our investments. In times like these, protecting your hard-earned money is crucial. That's why I recommend contacting my trusted partners at Lear Capital. They specialize in helping you safeguard your wealth by converting depreciating dollars into stable assets like silver and gold. Discover how easy it is. Call Lear today at 800-489-6450 or visit learrp.com to receive your free gold and silver investor kit. With over 27 years of experience and $3 billion in trusted transactions, they offer 24-hour risk-free guarantee, a testament to their commitment to customer satisfaction. Call 800-489-6450 or go to learrp.com right now. Take control of your financial security today with Lear Capital. All right, now let's get back to it, man. So what happens when power and stupidity collide? Just take a look at what happens under the so-called super mayor, Tiffany Henyard, over at Thornton Township. This woman has single-handedly turned what should be a small town leadership role into a full-blown political soap opera. And honestly, it's just been hilarious. And I don't say that be disrespectful to the people of Dalton. I don't. But this lady is a freaking mess. Let's go.
Mayor walked into tonight's village board meeting 1 hour after it started and after trustees had approved several agenda items.
Okay, guys, look, I got to interject something here right this second, right now. So, if any of you have seen past content with Tanya Henyard, and the way she acts, and she's, I mean, I'm not comfortable with the term bully, but that's what she portrays. If I were to think of a bully, I would have her in mind. And, she forgets her place. She sits up there like a queen on a throne. And what she doesn't realize is that she was elected into that position. We all know that probably wasn't the case. It was a pay to play. I don't even know what to say about this. When we are in positions of service, we should serve the people. It seems to me that everyone has been serving Tanya Henyard. I'm going to let Argument Wise with a righteous perspective take it from here.
So I just want to come here and lay the law down as it relates to what's going on in our village and where we are and where we're going.
Lay the law down.
Tiffany Henyard walked out after saying she vetoed everything the board had done. Village attorney says that is not possible since vetoes must be written. Trustees' votes tonight addressed all.
Wait. Okay, I know Wise is going to address this, but do you mean to tell me the woman vetoed everything? I'm not sure I understand that, so I can't wait to hear the rest of the content. So let's run on back. Let's back it on up just a hair bit, and let's go. I mean, I'm tripping.
Items.
So I just want to come here and lay the law down as it relates to what's going on in our village and where we are and where we're going.
Tiffany Henyard walked out after saying she vetoed everything the board had done. Village attorney says that is not possible since vetoes must be written. Trustees' votes tonight address Dalton's deficit estimated at $2.8 million this year. The board approved steps to stop several high-priced vehicle leases and to sell the.
Wise, did he say 2-point-something million deficit? Let me make sure I heard that correctly.
Village attorney says that is not possible since Vetoes must be written. Trustees' votes tonight address Dalton's deficit estimated at $2.8 million this year. The board approved steps to stop several high-priced vehicle leases and to sell the village-owned fitness center.
We have to be able to use what we have, whether it be collateral or anything, to save you guys. So we're not saving us, we're saving the community because we don't want to.
Okay, really? Are those people really going to buy that? How can I say this? And listen, Jesus tells us if we thought it, we might as well say it. So look here. How many people are going to buy that my father's favorite word, that bullshit? Oh, does she think, and you can tell by her nervous behavior. Look at her nervous behavior, trying to convince. That's what a true hustler grifter does. They try to say, oh, no, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you.
We have to be able to use what we have, whether it be collateral or anything, to save you guys. So we're not saving us, we're saving the community because we don't want to impose a.
No, that's wrong. They paid for the community center, so you're taking it away from them. That's just my 2 cents.
Additional taxes or something for the negligence of what has happened over the last.
Stop several high-priced vehicle leases and to sell the village-owned fitness center.
We have to be able to use what we have, whether it be collateral or anything, to save you guys. So we're not saving us, we're saving the community because we don't want to impose additional taxes or something for the negligence of what has happened over the last 3.5 years.
Tonight's meeting had been moved to the Park District after the Illinois Attorney General's office found Dalton violated the Open Meetings Act.
Happened several times by not providing adequate access of previous meetings.
Makes no sense, man.
Shame.
But here's what's going on. Tiffany Henyard is the mayor of Dalton, a small village around 20,000 people, and she also heads the board of supervisors for Thornton Township, which serves about 180,000 residents. She's raking in close to $250,000 a year from that role alone, 5 times her mayoral salary. Essentially, she's sitting on a gold mine of taxpayer dollars and has been using it as her personal piggy bank.
So is she the mayor that was the one that partook in what was it? I can't remember. It was some service that the government, you have to, like a marriage license or whatever. She was actually collecting and keeping all the money from those fees and not putting it back into the town. And I'll say it again, it's in our U.S. Constitution that they are not supposed to profit from their office. She should have been that in her own right. Apparently she's not. Let's keep going. I'm going to have to keep my comment to a minimum. We'll never get through it. Of course, I did say this isn't all nighter.
If I may, when, as it goes to tax refund project, can you tell us the cost of that and what's the time frame?
Actually, I can. If you want to show up tomorrow at Township Hall, I got it all on that at
So
Township
I take that as a no.
Please show up.
One of the reasons I ask is, first of all, we don't know the full amount. Second of all, I think it's inappropriate if it's not for this current year, which I've run this program, so I know there's no way to do it for this year. It would be next year, and there's a good possibility that you're not going to be here. So that time frame would not be a good one.
So let me make it crystal clear to you, Trustee. I guarantee you're not gonna get that seat. And in the words of Miss, I'm not gonna say it, but you need to that seat. So we will be working on that with you, because you don't do nothing at the township. You don't vote for anything for your residents. You vote no to everything. And when I say everything, keeping the lights on here at the township building, making sure that.
First of all, you guys, does this look like any kind of professional? I can't even see this going on in a boardroom. I mean, this is just unprofessional. And this is the representation. This is what was voted in. I'm not so sure.
People get fed. You vote no to everything. I guarantee you I would be here, because if y'all thought that I wasn't going to win, y'all wouldn't be doing all this media campaigning on me. Y'all wouldn't be doing all this negativity on me if y'all thought I wasn't going to win. But y'all know I am one with the people, and I'm going to come and I'm going to take the seat back.
Get thee behind me, Satan.
Yo, this is unbelievable, man.
You can't
The
make that.
debate's been all about taxpayer dollars disappearing, with Tiffany Henyard accused of lavish spending, corruption, and retaliating against coworkers. After months of scandals, you'd think she'd lay low, right? But no, she decided to propose an investigation into her own office. She hoped to clear her name by blaming her former ally, Keith Freeman, who's now facing charges for bankruptcy fraud and likely turning on her. During a township meeting, Henyard suggested an audit to dig into Freeman's spending, thinking she'd come out clean, but that's when everything started to unravel. You guys got to see this.
Let's go. I can't wait.
Is there a motion to conduct a forensic audit / investigation of Keith Freeman's credit card and Carmen Carlisle use of said card? Is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion second? Any discussion?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So I want to say, unlike Supervisor Henyard, I am happy to talk about any investigation. I welcome any investigation about any expenditure in Thornton Township's finances. I have no problem with sitting down and talking to an investigator about any of the purchases I made on behalf of Thornton Township for Supervisor Henyard and the multiple trips I booked for her, the expensive the hotel suites, the first class flights, the expensive dinners, you know, the different amenities that she received that were provided to her on behalf of Thornton Township residents. And yes, as she stated, I was first.
All right, so let me stop her right there in her little whatever that is, and her you could tell when they start rattling off. You could tell by their behaviors, when they're all defensive, when they start over explaining. You know, I mean, just say it. Say what you mean, state your business. There's no need to over explain things. If someone says, I understand, and then people go into trying to, well, I don't think they really do. They're trying to make assumptions. Listen, stop this madness. This is craziness.
So I was on many of those trips. I was told by her to make sure she had 2 trips booked a month, nothing under 3 or 4 days. And I think that anybody who wants to know, any investigator who asks any questions should have any information about any trip, including but not limited to the shirts, the paraphernalia and flyers, and the promotional items that have been paid for with her face and her image on it by Thornton Township, details about her transportation, the travel plans, information about her security that she demanded to go with her everywhere she went. I welcome any investigation into any expenditure involving Tiffany Henyard and Keith Freeman's credit card. And I'm sure that Keith Freeman will also be happy to answer any questions about this too, because again, we're open to being honest and transparent about anything that we've done for Thornton Township, and not to mention.
So, okay, my first question would be, why is she going into all this monologuing about how they're innocent, how they're telling the truth, and nobody's accusing them? They're the ones accusing someone else, yet they're forming their own defense. That's the way it seems to me. Let's see what happens.
That Tiffany Henyard wasn't the only person that benefited, but you know, Mr. Woods was there, and many other people was there at those trips. And I'd be happy to discuss any of this about to anybody. And again, I think since we're talking about it, Lori Lightfoot did such a great job in Dalton. I would welcome her to come and do the same thing here at Thornton Township. So yes, I would like to have an investigation. I'll sit down and answer any question about any trip I booked on behalf of Supervisor Henyard as her assistant. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Goodness gracious, man. Wow. Talk about shooting yourself in the foot. Henyard's own assistant, supposed to be her key witness, flipped the script during the meeting.
That's how they do.
She exposed all of Henyard's shady spending with taxpayer money, confirming Henyard's been taking at least 2 trips a month, always first class, always luxury hotels, and with her entire security detail in tow.
And driving around in a county taxpayer paid for police vehicle. They use the police vehicles for their personal vehicles. Let's keep going.
Oh, even worse, she's been using township credit cards for ridiculous purchases like promotional items with her own face on them. I mean, Henyard's response, complete denial, of course.
So let me make sure that I got this correct. you was not my assistant here at Thornton Township. So why are you using Thornton Township credit card? So that's number one. Number two, let's talk about your entanglement with Keith Freeman. Let's open the door so everyone knows what's going on here at Thornton Township. If we're gonna tell it, we're gonna tell the truth. If we're gonna tell it, we want you to tell it and shame it down. Because at the end of the day, all these lies and all these things, people like to backpedal, right? And say that people said this and people did that, and that's fine. I'm used to it. You at the top. So when you at the top, you get all these bums looking for crumbs, attacking you every time. And it's sad because she went on the trip, Keith Freeman went on the trip, and everybody want to attack people, but what did y'all do on the trip? Please, inquire your minds, want to not, please tell me. So all I'm saying to everybody is,
What does that got to do with anything?
stop trying to make it like it's something bad. And I just want to clear it up for those that don't understand. We have a budget for travel. I've said this several times. Y'all can keep on putting in the cameras on the news. Everyone travels. We even ordered other towns just to show you that every single person travels in their communities. And when you go, you should learn.
Goodness gracious, man. Nothing to see here. Everyone travels. The gaslighting is unreal with this one. It really is, man. And then Henyard, she tries to distract by dragging the assistant's personal life through the mud. I mean, this is like tabloid level gossip at this point.
It is, but you know they was sisters from another mister. You know they was hooked at the hip, and man, I don't know. You know how them friendships be, them jelly friendships, them frenemy friendships. I don't know. I just can't believe that people are acting like that and are in public office. I don't know. Let's keep going. This is good.
What is supposed to be a serious meeting, it's a classic diversion tactic. Throw out irrelevant drama to distract from your own guilt. But credit to the assistant. She ain't back down. She doubled down
She held
on
her own.
every accusation, listing Henyard's luxury spending spree like it was a grocery list.
I know, it was
Goodness.
funny.
The initial agenda, that was funny. I know this is put on the agenda because of our closed session item. So when we got the original agenda, this wasn't on there. But when she saw what we put for closed session, she added this, which again, I'm open to any investigation about anything I did as her assistant. But as her assistant, one thing she always said to everybody who worked for her, and there's a bunch of people that can attest to you. When you work for Tiffany, you work for her brand. You don't work for an entity. That's what she always told us. So I was demanded to work 7 days a week, almost 18 to 20 hours a day. And I'll get a chance to talk about that. That's not the time or place, but for her to sit here and say that, I wasn't her assistant and why was I spending money on behalf? Excuse me,
There's no order in this meeting.
But again,
Yo, this is a mess. Oh my gosh,
What
man.
he said.
You think Henyard would realize she's in way over her head, but nah, she kept digging. She tried to justify her lavish spending by claiming it was in the budget.
Look, Wise, have you ever seen Dinesh D'Souza D'Souza, and he talks about this when he did the Hillary's America, where he did time for donating too much money to a candidate. Anyway, he said, don't give up the con. They will never, that's why they go even harder. You've heard the saying, the guilty dog or the guiltiest dog barks the loudest. The guilty dog barks the loudest. Let's keep going. She's got her, let me tell you what, she's got her scruff up, her claws and fangs protracted, her scruff up. Let's keep going.
Trips for educational purposes. Come on now. Come on now. When did first class flights to Vegas become essential for running a township? Cut it out, man. Cut it out. And what's worse,
Vegas doing for
he's
them?
been funneling money between Dalton and Thornton, shifting funds when it suits her with zero accountability. It's a shell game, plain and simple. And during the meeting, Henyard didn't just attack her assistant. She tried to smear anyone questioning her, calling them scorned employees, but the assistant stayed calm and kept dropping bombshells. And by the end, it was clear who the real crook was.
Another thing, I think that it is a good thing that we go back 10 years. when you talk about the things that were done here in Thornton Township, I have forwarded it myself. You talk about people furnishing their houses with TVs from Thornton Township, with Thornton Township credit cards, need to be investigated. You talk about the comp time that's been paid out by Thornton Township, it needs to be investigated. You talk about the raises, needs to be investigated. All of these things happened under the previous administration. I have called around and asked other townships, do you guys give bonuses? Do you pay out comp time? Do you allow your employees to furnish their whole houses with township funds?
Right.
Not only that, you talk about the gas, okay? A lot of employees were filling up other family members' cars with gas. Come on.
Golly, man. Golly. You guys get the point, man. I'm sure you guys get the point by now. What's the takeaway from this? This is what happens when politicians get too comfortable. They think they're untouchable, spinning things however they like, but every once in a while, someone pushes back. Henyard thought she was smart by launching an investigation into scapegoat someone else, but instead, she exposed her own corruption and turned her allies into her enemies. And the best part, this circus is far from over. I guarantee we'll see more fireworks in the Thornton Township. Who will she blame next, though? And to be honest with you, will this lady ever face consequences? Y'all got to think, this situation has been going on for a year now. We covered Tiffany Dalton back in, man, it had to be, I guess, maybe February, March. It's been a little bit. I've probably missed a lot. I probably need to go.
Tiffany who?
She exposed her own corruption and turned her allies into her enemies. And the best part, this circus is far from over. I guarantee we'll see more fireworks in the Thornton Township. Who will she blame next, though?
Who knows?
And to be honest with you, will this lady ever face consequences? Y'all got to think, this situation has been going on for a year now. We covered Tiffany Dalton back in, man, it had to be, I guess, maybe February, March.
Okay, so my only question, I say my only question, I've had so many, is this a town of gangsters or something? I mean, how it takes a force to hold down the people. How do they not know what's going on in their own county? I'm not understanding. We better find out what's going on in our county too. I've been asking them to produce some records. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned. Let's keep going. We're almost done, y'all.
It's been a little bit. I've probably missed a lot, and I probably need to go back because I'm sure we've missed a whole heck of a lot. But, you know, we'll see. You know, I want to hear what you guys think about this. You know, please drop me a comment down below. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Make sure you like, make sure you share this video, and make sure you turn those daggone notifications on so you never miss an upload.
Make sure it's on all notifications.
Subscribe to the channel.
Do it.
Hey, consider joining the ARP family, man. We appreciate those that have support, that do support the channel on a month-to-month basis. I do appreciate you guys. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up, and we'll catch up with you all next time.
Peace. Peace. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. As I said, we will keep checking in on things. So I think what I'm going to do, I got to go do some work for my boss lady, Country Crazy. And so I'm going to play some videos for y'all while I go set some stuff up. But anyway, so that was our Righteous Perspective Hour, man. Wise. Let's go check in on the hurricane, see what the weather's doing. And we'll see what it do. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I want to make sure I add this to the stage. Breaking news. Come on now. There we go. All right, guys, give me one moment. Let me play something for you while I'm figuring this out.
Sir, she's saying some words, but that's the problem with the black community. This is why we can't co-parent, y'all. We go out bad. We don't end up on friend relationships with our woman. Y'all don't notice that? Like when we break up,
yeah, get
it's
territorial.
Like we hate each other. That person becomes an enemy. That's the problem why we can't raise our goddamn kids. Why can't we break up friendly? What is the problem with us? Why can't we break up like white folks break up? You know what I'm saying? Rich white folks.
Talking
they still
about
be cool. You keep the dog. Woo, woo, woo. I ain't talking about the ones he throw them to the bottom of the ocean. We ain't talking about the a little bit here. We know there's a lot of that shit going on. I'm talking about why can't we break up and co-parent? I don't get along with you. You gotta understand. I once picked you. I loved you. Just because we don't get along, how the fuck do we become to hate a person? Y'all comment below and let me know, man. How do we become the hate for? This is the morning rant of the day. When I was 18, 19, I always.
All right, guys. So I did find an update. Let's check out what's going on with Hurricane Milton. I'm going to play this. Says it made landfall. So let's check in with Ryan Hall, y'all. I don't know why they're not covering. I mean, it's the smaller creators that are covering it. Oh, man. That was 3 hours ago. I want live, though. You guys bear with me. I'm still new at this, working it out. Let's see if Melanie King has went live yet. She's in D.C. She was able to get out of the area. Benny Johnson, I believe, was able to get out of the area. Linked Lauren. We'll be checking in on all of them. Okay, so let's see what she says. I'm going to listen to her, you guys. So, yep, she's...
All right, guys. So I am going live much sooner than I thought I would be. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm trying to set up my mic and the audio and all of that.
We can hear you.
But I told you guys I was going to go live when it made landfall or when it was close to it. That was originally estimated to be around midnight. Then it moved up to 11. Then I heard between 10 and midnight. And now, as you can see, I was checking out Ryan Hall's live stream and they kept shaving time off of it. And it is now down to 26 minutes and, well, precisely 26 minutes. So if you, as I've said before, I am in the direct, getting directly hit by this. I evacuated, but I don't know if I'll have a home to go back to. So we're just going to be checking this out together. I'm going to go to different streams, different news things, just so we can check out the information that's going on in different locations. So this is Ryan Hall's live stream. He is a weather person on YouTube. And as you can see here, there's 412,000 people. Let me unhide myself and I will see you guys very shortly.
Okay, girl. Okay, so that was she'll be coming back, so we'll check back in with her when she comes back.
We're gonna sign out here. It says I want you.
Let's watch the rest of that so she can fill us in. Let's see, how long ago was that? It was 5 hours. This was 2 hours. So let's finish watching this, and I'm gonna let this play while I take a brief break. What am I doing? Sorry, guys.
For that off.
So we left off about here, I think.
Yeah.
And Ryan
hopefully
Hall,
we don't
y'all,
have
is
any,
good.
problems
Andy
with that.
Hill, all of them.
We are also about to.
And we just saw Andy Hill.
experience
He was upset.
a big time increase in wind in this area as well. St. Petersburg, you've already been dealing with it. This is going to move on up into Largo, Brandon, Tampa, Temple Terrace. Along with the wind is going to come with even more rain. We're already hearing about some flooding that's going on up here between Lutz, Temple Terrace, Brandon. This is the kind of situation where even this far inland, we can have a very serious situation with the flash flooding. And it's very important that we continue to harp on the fact that it can be life-threatening too, even though you're inland and maybe you might even be far enough away to not worry about the storm surge. The freshwater flash flooding is about to be a big problem back here.
Water has likely gone inland by about a mile or two at this point. The pole is no longer visible. This water has gone up several feet. You can see the water just keeps racing in there. Again, it's hard to see it because it's nighttime, but all that water is essentially just pushing inland right now. Really big. See them all. They're very frequent too. They're every like 2 to 3 seconds. Apparently.
I don't know what just happened. It just like skipped forward. But guys, look at this.
Shout out to Faith with the $50 Venmo and Bree and Lewis and Diana with this very generous Venmo donations. And thank you, Dimitri, for the $50 donation through PayPal. Appreciate that. Stay safe in Jacksonville. See if there's anything else crazy happening here along the coast. You got Venice, Florida. The water's been starting to come up. We'll see if it comes up further. It's hard to see. Can't really see anything there right now either. Back over in Osprey, Florida. The water, there's a dock right here. The water keeps going over the dock in Osprey, Florida. Starting to see water come over the dock. Siesta Key, Florida. Can't really see much there right now. Looks like the water's coming up there as well. And then back over in Anna Marie Island. It's impossible to see anything other than rain right now. And then Mitchell Beach is also kind of in the same boat. Can't really see much right now there.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, and big storm surge.
I gotta
for
go
both
find my
Port
other
Charlotte.
device. I'll be right back.
Man, the waves are huge here. Port Charlotte's been seeing huge waves coming in. Big storm surge. And high tides in a few hours, so this water's just going to keep going up. Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate that. Thank you, Stephanie, for the 5 gifted members.
Bryce Shelton, who is showing us some of the water inundation that's happening here near Venice, Florida. It's coming in really quickly here. Venice is about to be in the eye, technically. Go ahead, Elijah.
Ryan,
Hey,
once again,
Ryan.
when you have a
So
second.
Sarasota, Florida has now tied their all-time lowest pressure at 962 millibars. So if it goes any lower, they will have set the all-time pressure record that city has ever had.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Elijah. And it very likely will go lower.
Ryan, once again, when you have a second.
Yeah, go ahead, Brad.
Hey guys, sorry. Let me get back to where we're going. I don't know what happened to my. What happened? Did I lose? We were watching Melanie King. Let's go check the weather out, guys. All right, here we go. Ryan Hall, y'all love this guy. He's so cool. So they're streaming soon. Let's look in the comment section, see what's going on. So we know that it already made landfall. Melanie King said that it had already made landfall. So let me turn my camera back on. Sorry, guys. So we are just waiting. Let me check out some other channels and see what we can find for you. Doing a lot of things at once, just kind of staying up. Why won't that come up? Where's the stupid mute button? Oh, I keep. This is stupid. Oh, that's not even my. No wonder. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's go see what we can find. I'm going to go check all the live channels, see what's up. Is he coming back on now? Oh, no. All right, let's see what's live. Because I know a lot of content creators, the ones that could, so they were going to go live. Let's watch this, see what's up.
Yeah.
Hurricane Milton has made landfall and it has made a dent. Look at now a Tropicana field, the roof ripped.
And we saw earlier Andy Hill. I'll show that for you guys again. This is live coverage right now that we're looking at. I'll pop it up full screen and just narrate behind it. So that's live right now. So let's check out and see what else there is. Because oh, she's live now. Let's check in with her.
Let's zoom in, though, into South Florida, where a historic tornado outbreak has been ongoing this morning. At one point, we had as many as 9 tornado warnings
jump
at
in her
once.
community while
Multiple
she's on.
confirmed
Give me 1
tornadoes
second.
on the ground as we speak. Let me show you some of the pictures so far this morning. A wedge tornado
Oh, wait, this is a video.
Near Clewiston, Florida. That's near Lake.
That always trips me up. It said live. Let's go back to live. Sorry, guys. 5 hours ago. This is, oh, it says live right here. Okay, guys, let's check this out.
All right, good to see you guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, hey, see you, Brandon.
Wait, check how far are we away from that Airbnb? How far away? Okay, Wait, the Airbnb. I can't tell you. Wait, yeah.
That looks like snow on the ground.
I'm just too tired to know what's happening.
I know.
What did Brandon?
You guys.
We're 28 miles from the Airbnb.
28. How far away
Oh, man.
Send us the address.
Wait, can you send the address to the hotel? Sorry.
Okay, guys. Let's see what else we can find. Nobody's live. Is everybody? Oh man. Let's see. Let's check in with Andy Hill. Let's see the latest coverage he's got out there. That was 1 year ago. Okay, let's see what happened an hour ago. Oh, he's streaming soon too. Man, I don't like this not knowing nothing. If anybody knows anything, you guys let us know in the comments section what you know. And let's try to play Melanie King's thing again. I don't know what happened. I don't think she minds that people react to her stuff or whatever. So it's Melanie King. Here we go. She's got a couple channels, you guys. So she's got, it's really cool. Oh, I thought I was subscribed to all her stuff. That's so weird. Like when I subscribe to something and then it looks like, let's see what she's got going on with her lives. So this was 3 hours ago. Let's see where she was at the end of her video.
Again for a while, hopefully. It's not going to recurve back up towards the Carolinas. It's going to go way far away. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Ryan, we just got another update from the National Hurricane Center. It is still a Category 3 hurricane, but just barely.
Thank you, Riley. Still got a Category 3 hurricane on our hands.
You guys, I know that this sounds horrible, but I'm taking the blessing that it's not a category 5 or, what they thought that it might be. So let's check back in, and we're going to keep checking back in with Ryan Hall, y'all, and all of that. You guys, I've got some clips I'm going to play for you, but it seems like it's already made landfall. Let's see. Let's go check out the X platform. That's always a good platform to go to. And sorry, I'm getting stuffy. Here we go. Oh, that's me. Oh, Adrian Dittman's live. Let's see what he's got to say. We'll start listening.
Has about sex, the worse problems with this particular act are going to get.
I talk about call her daddy.
Talk about all of them.
Oh yeah,
Not
that
even
was
a specific
horrible.
example.
He's pulling his.
It always happens like that. It's really annoying as shit.
There's always something. There's too many moving parts in the tech world, Adrian Dittman. So this is Adrian
The
Dittman
butter is
space.
melting in the pan. Hi-ya-ya-ya-ya.
They are funny. I love falling into these spaces when I cannot sleep. So I'm gonna pop his
Hey, did I
profile
ever show
page
you
up.
Muslim SpongeBob by any chance?
No.
Oh my god.
I want to
You
see
don't-
it. I wonder if they
I
let
know
me
what you're
come
talking
up.
about. You don't even need to show me because I've seen it.
Yeah, dude, it's brilliant, isn't it?
They got like 300 people in the room.
Have you seen Muslim Attack on Titan?
No, but show me.
I like Blaze
This is very
Dog.
funny.
Blaze
It's like the
Dog's
guy
pretty
gets
good.
on his knees and he's like, "Brother Reinhardt is praying," something like that.
Oh my god.
They're funny.
And it's like he's like in the actual series, he's like begging for his life, and like begging him not to do anything, and like the fucking Muslim one, it's like Brian Reinhardt is praying. Well done.
My god.
I want to see him play video games. I like it when he gets so mad when he's testing out new games and testing stuff out. It's hilarious. Adrian, what y'all got? Come on, why y'all so quiet? Wait, hello. Oh yeah, let's give her a follow. How do I follow? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna follow her.
You know, cats
I'm
are
gonna go to
great.
Adrian.
They bring you all kinds of good stuff. Like, for instance, gifts. You ever had like a cat bring in a live mouse before for you to play around with? 'Cause,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it
Or
respects you.
just a mouse tail. That happened to my dad. They would just leave tails for him on the doorstep when he woke up in the morning.
Tails. That's disrespectful. They got to give you the whole thing at least.
You guys, what?
You got to kind of train them not to do it though, because otherwise they're going to keep bringing it to you. But yeah, I sometimes see these funny videos of like a cat not fucking up the food properly, but it just brings in a live mouse into the house, drops it, and fucks off.
What's up with you and cats? Like, you didn't know what the Harlem Shake was because you were watching like shit tons of cat videos.
Anybody on the internet at that period of time was inundated with cat videos. Specifically, I wanted to understand how to program these things.
I don't know. I had never had any interest in cats.
No, see, that's the thing. Everybody can program a fucking dog. It's like the easiest thing in the world.
What are you
Program a
talking?
cat,
Program
however,
a
that's a little
Belgian
different. They're
Malinois.
assholes
Why
when they wanna
don't
be. They have a
you?
lot of sentience. So if he could somehow get the cat to do something with you, like say run with you or something, that's a little different. I legitimately got to the point where I had a cat and I was able to go jogging with that cat. It would run with me.
Nice. I had a cat that would follow me down the street when I went for a walk and stuff. He was cool.
Yeah. Do all kinds of things. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why. I wanted to see what kind of stuff they do, what they react to. And sometimes I'd play these sounds to other cats in the neighborhood when they would fight. And then they would stop. You ever had like a problem where it's like early in the morning, it's like fucking 4 a.m. or some shit. You want to go to sleep, but the cats are going, and you're like, dude, I gotta put a stop to this shit somehow. So what do? Get the speaker system, starts playing mating sounds. That fucking shuts up everybody.
Never thought of that one.
That's like, the conflict that they have before that happens. They like go like that, right? So you play this kind of shit on a speaker system.
This right here is
even cats
entertainment.
fighting, and then they just all stop because they get scared. Be like, oh my
I might
god.
get sued for streaming their X
You
space. I
said
don't
this
think
is
you
a
do
mating
that,
call? How are they
Well,
getting
more or
scared?
less, yeah.
How are
Actually,
they
it's the
getting scared from
males fight. It's like actually more of a fighting thing because the males want to fuck the females, but the females don't want to be fucked.
Amen.
That's literally the breakdown. That's why they fight constantly.
Is that across all?
That's why you
Does,
hear that sound attack.
that must transcend
Like
across
that shit.
all
They bend their
species, I
face
guess.
down
Okay,
like
it's
that.
time for
Give
me
me
to
the
leave this space, you guys. Okay, let's see what else is going on the X platform, you guys. Let's check some people out. Let's see what we got. All right, that's Adrian Dittman. Let's check out my notifications. Oh yeah, these are some posts I made. Get rid of the 3-letter agencies. Yes. I will take no 1,000 times for the perfect. Ooh. Oh yeah, this was a good one. So Vivek. Oh no, it was Donald. Do you continue to support funding Ukraine? A, yes. B, no. And I put this part. All right, let's see what people are posting. Make sure y'all could see. Hold on, let me. All right, guys, that is May Musk. That's the beautiful May Musk, Elon Musk's mother. Look at this. Would you look at this? Thank you, my lady Melania. I love her. She's got her memoirs out. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? What is that? Please, someone describe to me what that is. You see my pointer? You notice the ladies? What is that? I don't know what that is. Anyway, so let's check back in, see what else is going on on the X platform. Oh, we know this is a bullshit lie. Excuse my language. Do you believe Elon Musk is an honest man? Well, he has to be. Oh, and let me show you something if you have any doubt. So let me post this video first. He's all in, baby. There, let me post it. Oh, come on. Oh, it did it. All right. Okay, so I'm going to play that for y'all real quick because I thought it was really cool.
But if he loses, it's going to be hard for you to pretend you never supported him.
All in. In the deep end.
Yeah, no, you are definitely in the deep end. You cannot touch bottom.
No, I'm like rolling around. I like the freaking mud. I'm like, it's all in.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
But if he loses, it's
I loved that. I thought that was so cool. And he just seems so at ease, So let's see what else we got. Oh, it had to upload. That's why. Okay, so we screen. Who's this? Oh, yeah. Courageous. All right, let's see what Russell Brand has to say.
In Florida.
He recently
Miami,
took
and
the
I pray
dip.
for those of you that are more directly affected, it's worth thinking how the metaphor of the storm affects us all like animals. I think we can feel that something unusual is happening. Pray for the people in Tampa and Sarasota and all those that are affected elsewhere directly by this. In storms in our own lives, I was taught from Matthew that when the apostles were dealing with a storm, Peter first asks when he sees our Lord on the water, "Is that you?" And you don't get out of the boat until you know it's Jesus, until you know it's the Lord that is saying, "Yes, come." If he says yes, then you can get out of the boat. But unlike Peter, once you're out of the boat, you've got to keep your eyes fixed on the Lord, because if you take your eyes off Jesus, the storm could devour you. The storm, I suppose, is a demonstration of the almighty power that is beyond our control. As a metaphor, it helps me to understand that I must listen and watch for Christ, that I must not make moves that are not directed by him, and I must keep my eyes on him. As a meteorological condition, it shows me the awesome power of the world. And as a Christian, I pray for all of you that are directly affected by this event. I pray that everyone's okay. Let me know if you're using scripture to get through this. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Russell Brand. That was amazing, you guys. I just love him. I do. Of course, it's Donald J. Trump. Oh, look at this. I love it. I'm gonna have to go through it. I like and share everybody's stuff. Oh man. What is this? Are we on the brink of? I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Look, we can listen to my own space, I think. I wonder if it messed me up. Would that be weird? All right, you guys. So let's take a break real quick. I have a content creator I really want to share with you right now. Her name is Country Crazy. I'm going to bring her stuff up on YouTube. Actually, I'm going to show you some clips because I'm going to have to go to work in her. I got to go to work on some stuff, but I did want to show you guys some stuff. So it's going to be one at a time. This is my good friend Country Crazy. Gail, you can find her on TikTok. You can find her on YouTube. You can find her on the Rumble platform. You can find her on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, anything with a gram in it. She's probably on it. So hold on a second. Let's get started.
To take away the bodies and take them to.
Oh, wait, hold on. That wasn't the right one. Sorry. I was trying to do this in order. See, oh yeah. Here we go. This is it. We'll start with this
Then
one.
you need posted out. If we need to start pictures or whatever we can do of people, DM me, get a hold of me, message me, and we will use this platform to get your. We will use this platform. I've never understood generations of my grandkids. You know, what am I leaving behind? The most I can do, honestly, is tell them about the Lord, show him the ways. That is what, and all really, I need to do for them to understand that that's all they truly need. And I know people say, well, no, you need more than that.
I love that. Here we go.
God has blessed me with this platform, but I follow it and I just do what he asks and what I feel I'm led to do. So if you need a voice and you want to use your voice and you want to come up even, you're welcome to. I actually implore you to do so.
Okay. What are the states in the storm zone? What do they need after what you saw today?
Oh, in the storm zone?
Yes, sir.
I'm wondering what storm they're talking about. They're getting everything they need.
That hospital missionary or ministry hospital, they've already been told that they will be the ones designated receiving all of the bodies. So, Haley, good to see you.
So I just want to know what it says, you know, when the government or any entity is telling people, oh, well, if you can't make it out, you know, Make sure you write some write your name on on your own body. I mean, that's lunacy. That is complete lunacy. I mean, it's not like they're gonna get it right anyway. Do you trust them to even be able to read your name if you left it on there? If you tattoo, what is it? Did they want everybody to have a tattooing party and tattoo their names on each other so we can make their job easier for them? Are you kidding me right now? What is this? I don't know, you guys. It's crazy talk. All right, I'm gonna check in and see how the storm's doing. We know that it's already made landfall. I'm gonna see if Ryan Hall, y'all, or Andy Hill, because Andy Hill was very emotional. It was very sad to watch that, but that was a year ago. So I love him, and I'm glad that he's still going strong because that's hard to see a lot of that stuff happen, and Russell Brand, thank you for that. That was amazing. Country Crazy. We're gonna keep it going, you guys. So we're gonna go on over to YouTube. We're gonna check it out. Not me, not me, not me. Yeah, so everybody's stream is on break. I guess it's going to take some time before we can really get a good grip on maybe what's going on. And even, tonight, I highly doubt they're going to have a whole lot of information for us, you do my share screen. Oh, I got to check in on my girl. She said she might be on TikTok. I ain't telling you who she is. Oh, yeah, I will. So you can go see her on TikTok if she's doing a live. I don't know how she does all these things. All right, guys, let's see what's up. Trump flag raised amid Hurricane Milton in Naples. What? Let's listen to this. Look at that. Would you guys look at that? Oh my goodness gracious. That makes me Would you guys look at that? That makes me want to cry. That makes me want to cry. Let's go back. Hello, Elon Musk. Is that all that's doing? That can't be all that's live right now. Seriously, this is. Let's see what everybody's doing. I love this crew. You gotta check this crew out. They're awesome. Esty, Palti. Let's go on Rumble. See what's up on Rumble. Oh, 12 days ago. Let's see if I even am showing up in the index on my feed. If I'm showing up on my own feed. Yeah? Not so. Who's live? How do you see who's live? Home. Thank you. Live. Okay, let's check this out.
The power crews, they're going to go out as soon as it's safe to start restoring power. We know that there are over 1 million customers across the state of Florida that are in the dark right now. So they're not going to wait for the sun to come up. They're going to be out here as soon as it's safe to do so.
Praise God.
All right, Rebecca Castor there live for us in Tampa. Rebecca, thanks so much. We'll check in soon.
Okay.
We're staying in Tampa. Just want to give you an update on that.
All right, so you're talking about Tampa. We want to know about Orlando. That's where our peeps are. That's what
Right.
we're worried about.
Yeah.
All we care about is Orlando around here. So, okay.
Cobra Cast 199. You guys go check them
just
out.
So I can
Here on Rumble, I'm
see
going to
what
give them
super
a
chats came in.
follow because
Okay, let's
I
see.
swiped their stuff without asking. All right, let's back it on up. Let's see what else we got going on. Pastor Melissa is talking in Hurricane Milton. Let's check this out. Okay, so 2,269,371 Florida power outages as of 12/16. So that was 15 minutes ago exactly. 15 minutes ago exactly. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to do that. I'm still learning to navigate this. These headphones are hurting my ears. What is this? What is this? I think we can watch live webcams from here, maybe, as long as there's not too many ad bombs. Wait, that's not. Oh. All right, we're not watching that. Let's go back to YouTube, see if anybody's streaming yet, because the storm it broke landfall earlier than expected. And I know Melanie King's going to come back on. A lot of other people they're going to be, and you heard the newscast that they're, not going to wait till the sun comes up to go to work. That they're going to get out there and get people's power restored, all of it. So, give me just a second, you guys. I'm getting sleepy. Can you tell? But I want to make sure everything's okay. I mean, as it can be, but we know that I don't think it ended up being a category 5. Again, I don't know yet. So let's see if we can get all the details, get all the deets. All right, we got people talking. Let's do this.
Flying right now. We talked about that with Jeff Patterson on the live stream a short time ago. And that brings us to this video here from WFLA.com/reported. It comes in from Mary, says this is the place at Channelside. And the comment that was shared in the WFLA.com/reported submission is awnings blowing off apartment building, District Tavern on 12th Street in Channelside. And so this is an awning that might look relatively harmless from a distance, but all it takes is a little bit of that piping coming out of that awning. It becomes a projectile, and then all of a sudden you have a significant hazard in this particular area.
Correct. If you're out in this trying to, get an idea of what's going on and that, you encounter that, it can be a catastrophe. So that's why we're encouraging everyone in listening to our broadcast.
Oh, I like
to
this poll
continue
they
to
have. You
shelter
guys,
in
did you see
place.
that
This is
live
not
poll?
over.
That's amazing.
It'll be a slow process for the winds to come down and the rain to lessen. But again, things are very bad for our viewers and listeners here in
Look
Polk
at that
County and
flying
points to
around.
the east, beginning slowly to improve in Pinellas and Hillsborough County, and points to the south as well.
And Keith Jen, we'll end on this.
Okay, let's go check
one of
and
the
see if
questions that we
Melanie's
keep
come
getting
back
in our
on
comment
yet.
section, similar to this from Gilbert.
Because it sounds like people are coming back on slowly but surely. And I don't know which of her channels she's going to be going live on. Either way, I just wanted to make sure, like, that's NBC. Okay. See, this is what is this? Okay, so here was something.
You're talking about just the rain that we've seen, the wind that we've seen, or you've got the storm surge. Now, I mean, obviously, I think that storm surge is going to play into a really bad situation when we start to really get an idea of how bad it is. But I mean, when I was saying before, when you look at some of these storms, you know, some storms, it's all about the surge or it's all about this. I mean, this is a storm that has basically checked the box of every bad thing that you could have with a storm. It's completed it.
Yeah, not to mention an astounding amount of tornado activity earlier in the day. And it's a question I've gotten several times from people in the inland counties worrying on the other end of it. Could we be at risk for more of these tornadoes as the night goes on?
Tornado risk,
tornado
that's
threat
gone.
done. At this
That's a
point, the
relief.
mechanics are not there. The system is kind of in the middle of our state right now. The farther east it gets, on the backside of this, with the winds out of the north, you're not going to have that tornado threat. So thankfully, that's one threat we can eliminate.
Okay,
But
did you
it's
hear
the
that?
others we're
That's
still monitoring,
amazing
like the
news. I
hurricane force
know
winds
that the
that are far-
devastation is bad. It's going to be bad, but man, let's see what they're saying.
And Jennifer
here.
Correa right now, 5 a.m. advisory just dropped. Jen, I know you're kind of still combing through it, but is there anything significant that jumps out? Well, one.
All right, let's see if Ryan Hall has come back at all. Has Ryan Hall come back at all, y'all? Let's watch some cartoon tutor baby. I love this dude. This is from 5 months ago, but he's been dropping stuff like it's hot.
Hey, Cat Williams, what kind of advice you got for me, man?
My goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin asshole and never have sucked a penis.
Oh, wow.
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Did it? My birthday already passed.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't really the partying type, family.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
And he go, when you do it, he says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. He said something to me one time, a long time ago. He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Hey, man.
Cat told me not to party with Diddy, but he would never say why not. Then 50 say he offered to take him shopping, and 50 got mad. Seemed to me like Diddy a generous dude.
You gotta tell him no.
All right, 50. Hey, Cat Williams, hit me up later, dog. Hey, Diddy, for some reason, 50 and Cat really do not want me to party with you.
There has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true and has really tried to stain my legacy.
But it seemed like everybody saying the same thing, though, Diddy. Hey, gang, I know you done partied with Diddy before.
I ran around with Diddy for 2 years, damn near. And we never went to the studio one time, but he was like, yo, hey, Playboy, hey, here go a watch, Playboy, here go a chain, Playboy. I'm like, yo, we ever gonna rap?
Bro, what y'all was doing for 2 years if y'all ain't go to the studio, family?
We used to wake up and we used to actually wrestle over the Frosted Flakes.
We was just partying, man. Puff like the party.
So what really be going down at them wild ass parties, Diddy? For real.
So it's going to be a teaching moment of love.
A teaching moment of love? Diddy, you ain't undercover, is it?
Yeah, man. And not being just full out, but hiding and trying to pretend like he, loves girls. Really, he's a man fan.
And my ass thinking you just generous. Yeah, you generous, all right. You was coming on to me.
Hey, man.
Step out the car, folks.
Right now, we in the jet. We are on our way. And we bring them nothing but love and positive vibes.
Just in Shreveport news, Puff Daddy's homes have just been raided by the feds. But it appears that Diddy is on his private jet, leaving his kids behind.
Wow, that bitch left his kids and all. Man, them allegations must be true type shit.
I've been saying this the entire time.
Did he do it? I know you lying. Diddy calling you 50.
Puff, please, God told me to ask y'all for help. I need your help. I can't do it alone. I'm overwhelmed. I'm crazy. Everything that you know is a lie. We wasn't messing with nobody.
You gotta tell him no.
Hey, ask him, did he knock off Tupac?
I'm doing God's work, and we all guilty of it. I ain't gonna lie, man. I just had a 3.5 hour cry. What the f is the matter with this nigga?
I like when you like this, Daddy. I like when you all scrambling and scraping. I like that.
This is a prepaid collect call from
Brother Lush, come show some love. Love is in the building. Take that.
Be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out.
I hog tied her.
Quit playing.
And I want to just tell you how proud I am of you. Sometimes you have to really go with that decision in your gut. And in my gut, I was like, you need to get on the plane. And God told me, it's time. And we needed to have a story that had a happy ending.
So they actually got a tape of Diddy busting up Meek Mill. Bro, you gotta be playing. Man, Puffy the real booty warrior, dog.
They actually taped it. Meek Mills is like Puffy.
Man, this shit is getting wild. Is we really going to the Caribbeans to help Diddy though?
I don't f with him. I don't give a f about him. Period.
So you really going way out there to turn him in? Man, you the pettiest nigga alive, Phil.
I'm not petty. I'm a sophisticated petty.
Man, I appreciate you for letting me smoke this gas on the jet too, family. You want to hit this? No Diddy.
I'm hot.
All right, so we'll take a break from that. And oh man. That's Cartoon Tutor Baby, and let me show you his page. So that's Cartoon Tutor Baby. You guys check him out on YouTube. He's on TikTok. I think he's on X too. Anyway, I love his content. There's another one called Melon. Let me see. Let me look at my subscriptions. I'll tell you who it is. If I could find, let's look at Mod Tricka. I like Mod Tricka because he's got all that weird, crazy, jinky stuff, and I've been binge watching his stuff. Let's look at his. What is this?
Yeah, bro. She said she's gonna get rid of me if I don't get it together, bro. What you think, bro? Are you even paying attention?
Nope.
This isn't just your ordinary haunted house. This is said to be the second most haunted property in all of Colorado. During my recent travels to Denver, I stumbled across the Croak Patterson Mansion. Originally built in 1891 by Thomas B. Croak, a former teacher from Wisconsin, this house has a long history of paranormal activity. Croak himself would only live in the house for 6 months before selling it to Thomas Patterson for unknown reasons. One of the most terrifying stories about the house takes place in 1947 when Dr. Archer Sudan purchased and moved into the home with his wife. Although they were said to be a happy and healthy couple, Dr. Sudan's wife unfortunately passed away tragically inside the home in 1950. Many guests have reported seeing her ghost over the years roaming the hallway, sadly looking for her baby. The mansion has now been converted into a bed and breakfast, which means anybody can reserve a night to stay here. I mean, I could barely get through the front door without the hair on the back of my neck standing up, so this would be a sleepless night for me. But go ahead and like this video if you guys want to hear even more scary stories that had me completely shook. I got goosebumps right now, man. This isn't just your ordinary haunt.
So guys, I didn't know that he actually goes out in the field and checks stuff out. So this is pretty cool. I love his content. Let's check out his videos. What's he done lately? What's he done lately? So that's 4 days ago, 12 days ago, 3 weeks ago. Oh, let's watch this one. This one's crazy.
love, abundance, and
Yes, sir. Mod Tricka. Back up in this thing, man. Today, we'll be breaking down some creepy videos that'll leave you baffled. Let's get it.
What is this noise coming from space? The astronauts currently stuck on the Boeing Starliner have reported a strange noise coming through the speaker, which sounded like a pulsing. NASA think the noise is from a speaker feedback loop between the space station and the Starliner.
If there happens to be any sound engineers watching this video that can confirm if this sounds like normal audio feedback, can you please let us know in the comments? Because with all the issues they've been having, I wouldn't be surprised if it was an alien race trying to contact them to tell them not to get back on that Boeing Starliner.
Hold up, Kenya's trying to do what?
Okay, so X platform, SpaceX, all y'all that are techies, Modtrica says, if y'all know anything about that, let us know. Okay, let's continue on.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it was an alien race trying to contact them to tell them not to get back on that Boeing Starliner.
Hold up, Kenya's trying to do what now? I mean, I read this in a book once and it didn't turn out too well. Check this out.
Now, let me just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body. Think about that. But have a listen to this.
The digital ID, which has been a big problem to us for a very long time, is now on a testing mode for the next 2 months. I have been assured by all the stakeholders, that by the ministry is concerned, that by December, we will be able to launch digital ID, where every Kenyan don't have to carry any paper, plastic or otherwise as an ID. They should be able to be identified digitally.
I don't know how much the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab paid the Kenyan officials to make this happen, but if I lived there, I would seriously consider relocating to a different country because I'm not trying to be a test subject for the New World Order.
I was just thinking the same thing, like, is it on a volunteer basis or is it like a Hunger Games thing where I don't know? Yeah, because they probably take people unwillingly or by deception.
The city is applying pesticide to reduce the threat of the West Nile virus. To minimize exposure to the pesticide, please go indoors immediately until the trucks have passed.
I know here in America in the 50s and 60s, they used to spray DDT through the streets like this, but these days I would not trust this questionable Illuminati mist. I would be inside with a gas mask on.
You are currently watching footage of the first look at Neo. This is a robot created by 1X Technologies that will be implemented into homes starting this year for R&D purposes. And Neo will do just about anything around the house. It will help you with the dishwasher, clean, carry things, even make you a fresh cup of coffee. I mean, I never thought the day would actually come, but wow.
It sounds convenient, but if I wake up one morning and I see a Neo robot hanging over my bed with a cup of coffee, I might actually go into shock, not to mention the privacy concerns. This is like having an Alexa with legs.
Every year. And I will tell you, I have a unique advantage is I've already watched this episode and I agree with him about the Alexa on legs, but let's fast forward a little bit because he was sharing some things about Jessica Alba that I thought was a little interesting. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, this is about Big Sexy. So I know the story about the credit cards that's been out for a while. So let's
wallet inside her purse.
I'd say I was 2 feet away at that point.
I don't know if they increased the range on the chip readers, but it's like they charging you just for thinking about spending money now.
While someone was praying, people are realizing that Ice Spice didn't really care.
Lord, thank you so much for bringing this amazing group together right now with this amazing stream and our amazing teams, Lord. We are all from the same place and we are all trying to get to the same place, which is the top. And we all want to experience different things in our lives, chat. So thank you so much for bringing all of us together. And I pray that you allow us to grow on other people, on each other. And I pray that you allow us to reach any measures in this life and you just watch over us daily. You bless us. You allow us to bless other people with our work and our amazing craft. And you help us enjoy this night. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. People are also quick to realize she threw up horns. Do you guys think they're overreacting or?
She threw up those same exact horns at the Super Bowl, so at this point, it looks like it's muscle memory.
So the shit about the meat being made.
I think what's funny about the throwing up of horns is she probably truly believes that she's imbued with some sort of power. And what she doesn't realize is whatever entities she's worshiping, they're not imbued with that power either. So whatever witchcraft she thinks is just a series of events that Abba has allowed to happen, she thinks she's controlling it with whatever that was. Let's keep going.
Magnetic. It's for real. It's a holy. You can't pull that. I mean, my God, why are they doing this? That's freaking crazy. This is a heavy magnet, man.
Are y'all noticing the brands? Like I told my husband, you got to go out and I'm going to do a magnet test. I got to get it just to do the magnet test. Look at that. While we're waiting, did you see the one about the meat glue, Modtrica? Meat glue. I think Hood News Radio released it. Yeah, I'm gonna go find it. In fact, after this video. You know what?
I get that certain meats have high iron content, but these might have been pumped with some extra heavy metals. I'm good on the magnetic steaks and chicken breasts. You never making it through TSA after having one of these for dinner.
Look at this. People are
You're gonna go through TSA after having one of these for dinner. That's hilarious. All right, you guys. Let me back up. I want to go to Hood News Radio because I know that he released some stuff about the meat glue. Let's go see what he got. All right. Wait, he started new. Oh. Hmm. He's got all the crazy stuff. I love his content. Meat glue. Yes. Yes, here you go. Wait, no, that wasn't. Yeah. Is this under his channel? I don't know, but let's watch this because I want you to see this.
New tonight, the steak you order at a restaurant held together by glue. 7 News reporter Amanda Cost investigating how it's done and exposing the potential.
That was 12 years ago. So that was years ago. Let's go to him and I like his shorts. Elon's telling us to get down or lay down. Okay, let's watch this one. I haven't seen this one yet.
AI
y'all
doesn't have
think
to
this
be
shit a
evil
game?
to destroy
Listen.
humanity. If AI has a goal and humanity just happens to be in the way, it will destroy humanity as a matter of course, without even thinking about it. No hard feelings. It's just like if we're building a road and an anthill happens to be in the way, we don't hate ants. We're just building a road.
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
And so goodbye anthill.
The man is telling you get down or lay down like this state property. What I tell you about this AI, bro? I'm telling y'all, boy, you better get with the program. Don't just stop blowing it off. You better invest in the AI. AI will be working for you guys, like he just said. It
Working
right
for
around your
us.
ass.
Don't be
You can
afraid of it.
adapt to the program, like you know, or you don't. Just like getting a cell phone. You don't get a cell phone, look at everybody else around you. It's going to move. Well, how much you like,
With or without you.
Just not buy it. Don't use it. It don't matter.
Your
You already
friends will
heard
say,
Elon
"Oh,
say, I'm not just
listen."
funding Trump, I'm funding both.
AI
Oh, y'all
doesn't have
think
to
this
be
shit a
evil
game?
to destroy
Listen.
humanity.
Hold on.
If AI has a goal and humanity just happens to be in the
So I will say this. I think I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, let's go. Let's move on. Get down or lay down. Who is this? Because he got his own money. Oh, man, this one was crazy. Look this man. Oh, my God. What is this?
Life is all about decisions, man. Look at Usher, man, living a good life, man. Took the time out to focus on his career. You feel me? Just look at him, y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all don't understand how serious decisions is in your life. One wrong decision and your ass could be looking like this. Yep. Just this simple, you could fuck that shit up. This one right here, this Usher, he decided he wanted to smoke weed and hang out with Corey and them. You feel me? This Usher right here wanted to fuck all the hoes and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This Usher right here wanted to live for the jump.
Dude, that is not, you don't look like that from smoking weed, dog. Look at that. That's from a little snorty wordy. Boom, boom, boom. Look at, because when you start getting them crusties and then they're doing this number with their mouth, like, you could tell, you could tell, you could tell. That's more than weed, dog. Anyway, let's see what else he got.
See, man, this is the type of this is a damn computer chip that a human being has made, bro. This is under a microscope. Now look how detailed, dog, this is. Just look at this, bro. Just pay attention, my dude. We have came from figuring out how to make fire from sticks and rocks to this, bruh. Since I don't know.
What's your name?
All right, guys, this is Jeremy from The Quartering. He's got his own coffee company and all of that. I love catching his lives, and his content is truly amazing with his memes and all of that. I just love it. Benny Johnson, too. Let's check it out.
This is Steph. What is your name?
What is your name?
I'm Nathan Buchanan. I'm running for sheriff. This is my sign. This is my neighbor's yard.
This is not his yard.
Yes, it is. That's funny. Harris Walls, and you're going around taking Republican signs.
Right. So.
Oh, it's funny. You have a Salazar sign in your yard, and you're trying to steal mine.
Really? Well, you didn't even know what I was going to do. You're accusing me.
Yeah, you were taking it and putting it in your truck. I have you on camera.
I forget the digital age.
What's on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and an absolute hilarious story. We have now basically armed and trapped Trump signs. People are getting absolutely creative after unhinged leftist lunatics are tearing them down and running them over and getting caught red-handed doing so. Look, I think my message is one of unity. I want everyone to watch my videos. I want Kamala Harris voters to watch my videos because I hope I can change their mind. I want Trump voters to watch my videos because we probably agree on a lot of things. But I also want a ton of people to come together and have productive conversations, and because really our life is so much more important than who's the president for 4 years. We all have our own struggles every day that most of the time aren't really, or can not really be directly related to who's president at that given time.
And as Christian, and I can say this with authority, that we were never meant to serve rulers. Unfortunately, we do need them in place to, I don't know, man, because we all don't serve the same God. We can live in unity, though, and peace. Thank you, Jeremy.
So let's all laugh together as people just let politics get a little too much involved in life, almost like a bad habit that they need to get rid of.
Right.
Maybe they should try Fume. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Fume. We all have bad habits. Mine, or well, maybe a friend of mine's, was the kind you think you're doing so well going without. And when you're out with friends, maybe you have a couple, and they're all reaching for their bad habits, and you feel that urge to not be left out.
Why is it a
and
bad
ask to borrow
habit? I'm
one of
just
theirs.
wondering.
Well, it's
Y'all
a
gonna
story
go with all them
that's probably happened to
studies
me
and
about a
stuff?
million
I don't know
times.
if I
What if
trust
I were to
them.
tell you that there's a better alternative out there to kick your bad habit in an enjoyable way? Something that you can actually take out with you. Fume is an award-winning flavored air device. It draws flavor to your mouth. Fume fills the void, ditching a bad habit you can leave, still have something to reach for. Fume has no vapor. It's not addictive. There are no batteries. It looks awesome. And it's made to fidget with, which I do all the time. By the way, they also have a bunch of different flavors. My favorite, of course, is still orange vanilla. Fume continuously invests in third-party studies to ensure the safety of their products. Fume has served over 300,000 customers. Order your journey pack today. So remember, try fume.com/according or scan the QR. A Harris Biden shirt gets caught red-handed. It's the whole thing's hilarious. Now, my spike and a woman in a
And I have not heard that many people use the term spidey senses like that recently. So I love that. My husband says that about me a lot.
a Harris Biden shirt gets caught red-handed. It's the whole thing's hilarious. Now, my spidey senses on these videos are up, probably just like you. Okay. In a world of staging everything and cloud and everything like that, like some of the videos floating around are obviously fake.
Yeah.
Some of them look very real. And, you know, for example, on my own street, there is a battle between two neighbors, one who has some college-age kids who are Harris voters, and their neighbor's a Trump voter. And I can see they keep ripping his sign down every night. And everyone around here basically knows who it is. They rip the sign down, they put it upside down, they deface it. Imagine getting that triggered. Just go vote for stupid Kamala Harris and get on with your life.
Right.
I just don't understand how it gets this far.
They think it makes it different.
This one, that's okay.
I'm sorry?
Can I take this one?
Harris Walls, and you're taking my sign?
Yeah, I mean, this is.
That's insanity.
So
What do you mean, so what?
Right.
It's not your sign. This is on the street.
This is my neighbor's yard. My neighbor said I can put this in his yard.
But this is not his yard.
Yes, it is his yard.
It's not his yard.
Are you the sign
What?
patrol now?
Right.
What's your name?
This is not your sign.
What's your, this is theft. What is your name?
What is your name?
I'm Nathan Buchanan. I'm running for sheriff. This is my sign. This is my neighbor's yard.
This is not his yard.
Yes, it is.
It is?
It is his
No,
yard.
it's not. You have 4 feet.
That's funny. Harris Walls, and you're going around taking Republican signs.
Right. So
How many are in the back? Are there any in the back? Now, that one appears to be real.
Unbelievable.
Now let's see what's in her yard. Oh, he showed up at her house. Oh, Harris Wall signs, and there she's.
Oh, it's funny. You have a Salazar sign in your yard, and you're trying to steal mine.
really? Well, you didn't even know what I was going to do. You're accusing me.
Yeah, you were taking it and putting it in your truck. I have you on camera.
So this is somebody who is backing the Republicans' political opponent, presumably a Democrat, going around. By the way, this is so stupid. I know I don't need to tell my viewers, okay? But I feel like I wouldn't be doing my job if maybe some goofball is watching my video. Don't do this. First of all, it makes you look like an unhinged loser. Second of all, that's their property. Now, I share a driveway with somebody, and I don't even really know where he stands politically, because that's the normal way of life.
Right.
I don't ask him who he's voting for. If I wanted to put a Trump sign down at the end of the road, I would ask him first, because that's the neighborly thing to do. Like, hey, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a Trump guy, but I mean, he's a business owner and he's not below 60 IQ. So I assume he's a Trump guy.
Oh, wow,
But let's say I
Jeremy, you went there. He went there with the quartering. You guys go check out Jeremy with the quartering. Go check out his products. He's pretty amazing. I love his content. In fact, we're going to go and watch some of his shorts that are so extremely hilarious. And not his shorts, his videos. Sorry. I'm trying to think of a video that I saw that was hilarious. Oh, what's this one? 7 hours ago. Let's check it out.
Well, it looks like big tech is put on notice, or has been put on notice by the Department of Justice, as they are now considering actually breaking up Google. I have no idea. I'm not a lawyer or an expert on. I
Bill
think the
Gates?
last
Isn't
time
that Bill
something like
Gates?
this was done was like the telephone companies. Was that the 70s? But Google does have a virtual monopoly on search. They have systems set up in place, in my opinion, that makes it almost impossible for new competitors to compete with search because they also control the mobile market with Samsung, by the way. With the
Samsung.
Android phone, they control 60% of all cell phones, 80 to 90% of all searches. They also control the Google Play Store, which controls alternative options. It controls whether or not they're allowed on the market. So stuff like, for example, Gab or even Parler or many of these other apps throughout the years, Google.
So I'm going to go off of that. So I want to go show y'all my girl Country Crazy 1973. I'm going to show you her different platforms. Listen to this. Check it out.
That's literally what she got. Her entire first floor is wiped out. We hauled everything off. It's gone. So what is FEMA? And being a mayor,
So they didn't even give her the full 750.
they didn't even give her $750. Denied
What?
her
They
$750.
gave her 300.
They gave her $300. That wouldn't even cover what's in the refrigerator.
Okay, you guys, I want you to know that I'm very
That's literally what she got her
familiar
entire.
with the Swannanoa area. That's in North Carolina. And that's simply because, well, I did prison time in Swannanoa. I don't think that prison is, I think it was already shut down by the time of this hurricane, but I do know people that are in that area. We do have you lifted in prayer, you guys. If you need anything, let us know and we'll find you the resources, direct you to where you need to go. I know that everybody's, getting together. So let's go back over here and let's check in with, see if Melanie King came back online. And she said she was coming back. And I wanted to see any updates that she might have. So I have my notifications on though. You'd think I would know. Yep, they're all on. Okay, so let's check in with the weather once more. Ryan Hall, y'all. And then we'll see if we can find some funny videos. Okay, so in this comment section, in the comment section here, people are still in the community, which is amazing. Or I guess. No, okay, so, and this is. $10 million views, that's more than most networks, agreed. All right, let's see what Indy Hill's got. And he's his specialty, he said, is tropical storms. And why is all his stuff from a year ago? Does he have another channel or something? I'm confused. I'm so confused. I mean, he was just on Ryan Hall, y'all. So I don't. That doesn't. You guys, I'm still learning. So give me. Let's go check out Link Lauren. He was on Megyn Kelly, and it was pretty amazing. And I love his content. I love his quips, all of it. And this is just 3 hours ago. So let's see what Link Lauren has to say.
Well, Miss Kamala Harris is making the rounds on the New York City liberal mainstream media talk shows right now. She wants to seem down to earth, relatable, like she's an everyday American just like you, but I don't think it's working. What's hilarious to me is that we begged Kamala Harris to do more sit-down, substantive, hardball interviews, but instead, she goes on The View, she goes on Stephen Colbert, she sits down with Howard Stern, people who are already voting for her. Now, the one good thing about The View is that it confirms I am 100% gay. There's not a single woman on that panel I'd ever want to spend more than 5 minutes with, so The View, thank you. What I find riveting is that Kamala Harris was asked on The View, how are you different from Joe Biden? Would you change anything from the last 4 years? And she said, well, nothing really comes to mind.
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
She was asked the same question on Stephen Colbert, and she could not come up with a real cogent answer. Kamala is telling us she's just going to continue the last 4 years of the Biden-Harris administration. Kamala then goes on Howard Stern for another softball interview. She talked about how she eats Raisin Bran cereal. She loves Doritos. Kamala, people are dying. Literally, this isn't hyperbole. Hurricane Helene, Hurricane Milton, people are losing their lives, and you're sitting around talking about cereal and Doritos. And Kamala Harris has the gall to say Florida Governor Ron DeSantis isn't taking her phone calls. He's politicizing the issue. Sweetheart, Ron DeSantis is very busy. Now, I was on the Megyn Kelly show yesterday. I love her. She's an icon. I look up to her. I was honored to be on there, and we actually spoke about this. Here's what I had to say.
And Kamala Harris always says hard work is good work, but I really don't think Kamala Harris likes to work hard. I've been saying for months, I think the only way to get her to work in the Oval Office is if you leave a trail of margaritas like Hansel and Gretel. She does not like to do hard work whatsoever. So I'm not surprised to see her politicizing this. Ron DeSantis has been working hard for years before he ever ran for president. He has a reputation of putting his boots on, not the best looking boots, but he puts on his boots and gets to work, Ron DeSantis. Kamala Harris, the same cannot be said for her.
In the last 4 years, Kamala Harris has never once shown interest in any of the hurricanes, any of the people who've been devastated and ravaged. But now, 26 days out from the election, she wants to play politics and act like she cares. Now, if Ron DeSantis did answer Kamala Harris's phone calls, how would he know it's her? Because she changes her accent every single day.
Have you no empathy, man? You know, for the suffering of other people. Have you?
Okay, that's wow. What is she even talking about? Can anybody follow what this woman is talking about? All right, you guys, let's see. What we got? I like Cole Noir. He's really good. Oh, let's watch some SD. Oh, I like this one. Let's watch this one.
Are you ready for the close-up? Yeah, I don't have time for this. Let's go.
The border.
I've been here for 5 minutes already. Get me Guadalupe. Yeah, she looked sad. Just get me her for the photo op. All right. Why are you still picking your fucking nose? Jeez. I can't stand.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's hilarious. I'm looking for Melon. Cartoon. Y'all want to watch another cartoon tutor baby? Let's watch this. I really liked this because no, this was on Valuetainment. Let's go to Valuetainment because they really covered the Elon and Tucker. I wouldn't really call it. It was a really comfortable engagement. Like it was between Trump and Elon Musk, and it was really cool. So let's go check it out. Oh, these things are killing my ears. Here we go. Epstein client list. Okay, let's check this out, guys.
She said she felt he was.
This is a really good episode.
Rob, if you can go up to the Musk and Tucker interview and pull up the clip where he's like, look, I think I'm going to get, pull up any one of them. Pull up any one of them. Go ahead, play this one here. By the way, this reminds me of the old Apple commercial. I don't know if you guys remember that. Go ahead.
He loses, man. What?
You're fucked, dude.
I'm fucked. If he loses, I'm fucked. It does seem that way. You can't just be like, yeah, I'm like, how long do you think my prison sentence is going to be? Do you think?
Long time.
Will I see my children? I don't know.
My doggy will get you out.
You can say, well, yeah, I maxed out to him, but, you know, I have no plausible deniability. No, and I've been trashing Kamala nonstop. Oh, I know. Well, the Kamala
I'm
puppet, I
gonna
call it,
fast
you know.
forward through this part because he deleted it, and we don't need to revive it and give them any fuel. But this
Like,
part's
no,
fine.
even I was like, doesn't it seem strange that no one's even bothered to try?
It's not worth it.
I mean,
There's an endless supply.
Yeah, like
Yes.
nobody would. It's absurd.
It
Like,
could be anybody.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
pause
you-
it. By the
you-
way, the fact that they released this, they're comfortable releasing this.
Yeah.
This is not accidental being released. And then play the other clip with why they don't want him.
Will that ever come out, do you think?
You know, I think part of why Kamala is getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public.
Wow.
Yes.
Huh.
And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome.
Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable?
Yes.
Fast answer.
And Gates.
LinkedIn and Gates.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I only asked
You
that
say
because you
LinkedIn?
can sort you just look at them and you're like, that's a nervous person right there. I don't
Did
know.
you
I
say
mean,
LinkedIn?
I assume you know them. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Reid Hoffman was my
I don't know. I mean, I assume you know them. Yeah.
yes. Reid Hoffman was my vice president of business development at PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal.
Yeah. Gates.
LinkedIn and Gates.
Yeah.
And I don't.
If Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public.
Wow.
Yes.
Huh.
As
And
it
some of those
should.
billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable?
Yes.
Fast answer.
And Gates.
LinkedIn and Gates.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I only asked that because you can sort you just look at them and you're like, that's a nervous person right there. I don't know. I mean, I assume you know them. Yeah.
Yes. Reid Hoffman was my vice president of business development at PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal.
Yeah. 20,
What kind of a laugh is
Wow.
that?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I know what you did. Kind of
No,
laugh.
get off
I know
of
what
him
you did
like
last
Does he seem
that.
nervous to you?
What's up? Y'all are horrible. I mean, what kind of a laugh is your laugh? People kill me. Mhm. I simply told that person I do not make assumptions. Mm. Oh, let's do this one. How long ago was that? That was a month ago. Mm. Hmm. I'm confused. Huh. Let's see if they're back. One year ago. What is really going on? How many YouTube channels are there out there? Dadgum. Hmm. Oh, that's the extras. No wonder. Let's watch some Benny Johnson. What? No way. Charlemagne went MAGA. Okay, we gotta watch this.
Feet, Jenna. I stood by you. So today, I am done.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Charlemagne the God is one of these interesting media characters who is a Democrat. I doubt he's ever voted for a Republican, but he brings this extremely open mind that we really appreciate, where he has guys like Vivek and Byron Donalds on his show. Would he have Trump on his show? Absolutely. I think part of that is because Joe Biden told Charlemagne the God in the most famous clip the guy's ever produced that he ain't black.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
That was rude.
Talk about a black pill. Yes,
Craziness.
this is how you begin to lose people, like not inviting Elon Musk to the electric vehicle summit at the White House. Like, this is how you isolate people. This is not how.
Yeah, but I mean, Benny, really and truly, they've been isolating Elon for a long time. Like, right before he moved to Texas, they made the decision for him when they kept throwing all the regulations on him, wouldn't let him throw his hat in the ring for government bids and stuff like that. And he's the expert, he's the leader in that industry. It makes no sense to me. Anyway, let's keep going.
How to make friends and influence people. It's the opposite. Charlamagne the God has now been going out really hard against Kamala Harris. Will he vote for Kamala Harris? I think so. Probably. But he's been savaging Kamala Harris. I mean, I have no indication he's going to vote for Trump. He should. He should. But he's been savaging Kamala Harris to his extremely popular, I think the most popular urban radio show in the country, saying,
if RFK Jr. is in his state, that he may cast his vote for them. You guys, I'm going to be doing I think it's going to be like a 4-part series on the 4 parties that I'm aware of. So we have the Republican Party, the Democratic Party, the Independent Party, and the Green Party. So, like I said, I'll be doing content on that. I'll be, borrowing some stuff from A Righteous Perspective, because he does a great job at just kind of laying things out in informational pieces. Let's see. Oh, I don't know why I can't find this content creator though that I'm looking for. Let me just look up here. Oh, there it is right here. Yes, here we go. Oh my gosh, she's got new ones. Oh,
Beyonce. Oh my God.
Morbid Melon. That's it. Morbid Melon. There's one of them I want to show you, and it dropped last week. It's freaking hilarious. Oh, this one is good too. Big Sexy. Let's watch this one. This is a month ago.
Oh, dark and powerful Lord, help our sister in her election race. Take this soul as a sacrifice. You know this other way.
Hi, Mother Priestess.
Oh, is that Cardi B? I'm sorry about Offset, but good news. You got another one in the oven, right? Hopefully it's a girl. It better be a girl.
I hope so. I'm just a little nervous, a little shaky, a little overwhelmed. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean,
Cardi? It's good. It's good. It's good, Cardi.
She glitched out. You have to see the blog trick.
She's broken,
content.
ladies. Come on, let's go.
Oprah. Oh Lord.
Oprah, Michelle, Marina, I need to speak with you all, please. Get your hands off me. It's high Mother Priestesses to you. I just need some help. What help could you possibly need from us? We've helped you. Megan, come here. Come here, sweetie. Come here, Megan. This is what a black woman from Houston looks like. She's our new protege. Look at her.
That
Look at
Meghan
what
Markle.
she did for you and Jay, for Rock Nation.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yo, my NFT album is going crazy, Megan. I told you, we don't need the labels no more. We could be independent. Forget Jay-Z. Fuck Rock Nation. We could do this together.
I can't do that, Tori.
Whoa. I'm just saying.
This ain't for you. This is for me.
What you doing, Megan?
What?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Rock
shit.
Nation for life.
Damn, bitch.
That was so hard on me, Mother Priestess.
I know it was. We sent her to help you and your husband, Jay.
Mm.
And what did you give us in return? Worthless lately. Is that Sexy Red over there? Sexy, come here.
Pound. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Hello, Oprah.
Do you see, Beyonce? This is who you need to be like. Cowboy hat wearing ass. So, Sexy, you were telling me about that booty hole being brown again? Big face, bitch.
I mean, let me find the one that was really funny. Diddy finally catches Jay-Z. Fall out of Queen Bee. Bad boy for that. I mean, I just love the way he did Jay-Z's face. It might have been under a short. Hold on. No. All right, y'all can be able to see Jay-Z's face. It's hilarious.
He's trying to get me in trouble. I gave y'all Calvin Klein back in the day. Y'all told me y'all would protect me from this. I even gave Desiree Perez the presidency of Rock Nation. Come on, man. I got Dame out of there. I even did this arranged marriage thing y'all wanted me to do. Y'all know I can't stand her. Look at her over there. She's violent.
What do you want us to do about it?
Tell them don't call me no more. Yo, hurry up. Come on, B. You know I got to keep a low profile out here. Jay. Wait, what? Who? Jay-Z. Oh, shit.
What?
Be my friend. Oh, hell nah. Yo, B, hurry up. We got to go, B. Come on. Be my friend. You just like me, Jay. Stop fronting. Yo, y'all ain't gonna stop him. Who, boss, who? Be my friend. I don't see anybody. He right there. Come on, close the door. Hurry up. Be my friend. Oh my gosh. He everywhere.
Who's everywhere, Jay?
Never mind, forget about it.
Is it Diddy, Jay?
Nah, it's all good. Yeah. Don't say it again, though.
Say what, Jay? Diddy?
Yo, stop playing with me. Don't say his name again.
Diddy.
It's gotta all be in my head, man. Ain't nobody else even seeing them.
Jay.
Oh, shit.
You left me, Jay.
Yo, Diddy, listen. I can't get caught up like this, man. I'm trying to be the first black everything, man. Chill.
I was the originator. I took out Biggie for you. I made sure you had no competition. You went to the all-white party, Jay. Why wasn't I invited? Why you ain't getting me invited no more? I just want to party with you, Jay. Do you remember, Jay? All of the victims. You remember Rihanna? Before she got too old for you. Do you remember Aaliyah? Foxy Brown? You just like me. Look at me, Jay. Look at me. I just want you to be my friend.
Chill, Diddy, chill. Please, we live.
Daddy?
Blue?
What's wrong, Dad?
Nothing. I'm just
probably
wilding
the
out.
one
I'm just
casting the
bugging out.
person.
Don't worry about it. Wait, what's that? Oh, shit.
All right, one more.
So we've heard the story about
One
Diddy
more, why
wanting
not?
to take you shopping. See, I knew you was a fruitcake back then, but you know, I ain't think nothing of it because I ain't never personally have experience with him, you know what I mean? Could you tell us more? Yeah, he came up to me and was like, yo, when we gonna party, man? I'm like, what? He's like, yo, how about you let me take you shopping, man? I'm like, take me shopping? What is you saying, bro? Then he was like, I said, let me take you shopping. So what did you say? What you mean what I said? You seen the videos, you know what I said. Yo, Diddy, thank you for taking me shopping, man. What you think of this broad tank top mix, man? Maybe write G-Unit on the front of it, really accentuate my curves, man. What you
I love
think?
this, man.
Oh, I love it. You love me? You love me, right? Say it.
Say it.
He's trying to get me.
Call me daddy. Call me daddy. I want to show you guys this. This is freaking hilarious. They just dropped this. Here we go. Watch this, guys.
P. Diddy's arrest. Why your favorite Hollywood stars may be in trouble.
Hollywood's weird and perverted. That's why we have our P. Diddy protection devices.
All right, babe, spin around, show him the back. Back off Diddy.
Yeah, leave me alone.
This is how we stay independent. No record labels, no managers, and Puff Daddy doesn't try to you.
Apparently, P. Diddy is fucking everyone. Nobody's safe. Except us.
Hey, raise your hand if you think Diddy's going to survive long enough to expose Beyonce and Jay-Z. Yeah, that's what I thought. If you listen close, I think you can hear the security cameras outside Diddy's cell malfunctioning right now.
I can hear it. But the good news is, you don't have to get diddled to enjoy some good tunes. We got a new music video out right now called Danger.
And it's not the kind of danger one of P. Diddy's parties puts you in. Check it out.
Sorry, guys. I kicked myself. Hi.
Apparently, P. Diddy is fucking everyone. Nobody's safe.
And I'm going to play their Danger video. This is it. Let's do it.
Y'all just running hide from lightning.
We got thunder in our bones.
Y'all gon' need a hunting license.
How y'all shooting at these goats?
I get why they hate us.
Why?
We famous, rich, and dope.
Came from nothing, now the two of us, the greatest ever known.
We came from the bottom with nothing but both of our middle fingers and a plan.
We did the impossible, homie, you can't. Cause we're made of legends, you are a man.
Where's all the industry people who said we were trash? I'll choke them to death with my hands.
Screw the whole
There
industry,
you
our
go.
revenge. Light them on fire, the labels are dead.
Do
I
it.
never should have made it, I'm made for this stuff.
And everybody hate, no pray for your soul.
We are not afraid, we came for the smoke.
It don't matter what they say, we safe in these
I'm
zones.
sorry that your mama raised a hater. Not every time we pull up, they like, I said stink. I'm coming for y'all better go carry you. My hands in it. Your body contorted and stuffed in the trunk.
Collect the
For
bullshit.
all of my, I got the juice.
I got the sauce.
I'll throw a brick.
I'm cutting the logs.
Google the roof.
Parking the lawn.
Y'all better run from nowhere, Tom. You can go ahead and hate me now. It ain't ever gonna break me down. There ain't no escaping now. You ain't bad enough to take me out.
You are in danger. Danger. Danger.
Somebody
You
help!
are in danger. Danger. Danger.
It ain't rocket science, haters.
We just have it and you don't.
Lamborghini Huracan, $4 million home.
Stop looking at my Instagram, you can't leave us alone. Get a job, get a life. This is ours, get your own. I don't keep hating my heart, I would never let y'all in to break me
I'ma
apart.
chain you to weight to the grave in my yard to remind you I pray is afraid of the dark.
I got names in my brain and to make sure they're
The
cars.
location is safe, so I know where they
Come
are.
and say to my face when you set from afar.
No one is safe, better ring the alarm.
You're never gonna get it though, remember it's forever. You ain't never gonna be, we become from the pressure.
You're never gonna get it, you better go get a medic. I ain't never gonna rest till I'm dead, I get arrested. I'm sorry that your mama raised a hater. Not every time we pull up, they like, I said stink. I'm coming for everybody with a head.
I'm coming for y'all.
I come to collect.
I'm coming for a
I
dog.
came for the red. I got the juice.
I got the sauce.
I'll throw a brick.
I'm cutting the logs.
Google the roof.
Parking the lawn.
Y'all better run from nowhere, Tom. You can go ahead and hate me now. It ain't ever gonna break me down. There ain't no escaping now. You ain't bad enough to take me out.
You are in danger. Danger. Danger.
Somebody
You
help!
are in danger. Danger. Danger.
The Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, even Christ himself. No officer, no 911, there's no one who can help. Standing in the mirror trying to summon someone else. Tell me how it feels to have to look back at yourself.
I'm sick of hearing success is the best revenge. Want a million different selfies with my haters' severed heads. Want the last thing that they hear to be their name out of my mouth. And the last thing that they see to be my feet up on the couch. You can go ahead and hate me now. It ain't ever gonna break me down. There ain't no escaping now. You ain't bad enough to take me out.
Somebody help! You are in danger. Danger. Danger.
Oh, I must agree. I must agree. All them people, I don't even know what to say, you guys, about it. All right, let's see what's going on. If anybody is updating on the hurricane. So we have 2 live stations.
And that's why we had that extreme wind warning issued. I believe this all happened within that warning that was issued for Pinellas County at the time.
Yeah, I mean, we had that extreme wind
Let's
warning for
calm
Pinellas,
down.
Hillsborough, and Manatee County. And I mean, that was when everything just really ramped up. And we were just, I mean, this building here was really starting to rock as well. And I'm sure a lot of people were experiencing the same thing for really a long
So you guys, you know, they had predicted that it wasn't going to make landfall until, 2 a.m. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. And here we are. We're at 135. And I know that there's damage. I'm just so grateful that, it wasn't as bad as they really thought that it was going to be. So let's go on back to, I'm going to pull this back up on stage and let's check out what they're saying.
long period of time. I mean, this went on for a good couple of hours.
And to testament, that extreme wind warning, an incredibly rare warning the Weather Service reserves for major hurricanes typically making landfall. Last one that we saw, one of these warnings was issued for was Helene, but storms like Ian and a few others come to mind out of recent memory.
I'll be
that
right
these
back,
were
guys.
used for
Just
ahead
listening
of
on
time.
this and
Not often
hang
that
tight.
we
I'll be
get
right back. I'm
within
going to go
them,
freshen up my
and not
coffee.
often that they're for such a large population center like St.
And then we'll
Pete
see if
Tampa.
Melanie, she probably, I hope she's getting some rest. I mean, I know she's eager to find out what's going on with her home, as we all are. And I'm going to check in on Benny Johnson and all those that are from
early yesterday
Florida.
morning, this was actually this was a category 5 at 6 o'clock Wednesday morning, and now here we are 1:35 in the morning, and this is still winding down. This is still a category 1. If you could take our output of our computer here, we can talk about some things here because downtown Tampa still we're dealing with if you take there you go. So you look over downtown and you notice you're seeing just a lot of these dark conditions. Oh, there you go. More of those power flashes. So
And what you're seeing is some sort of utility pole or something being damaged there. Those bright power flashes indicating, unfortunately, what will likely lead to more power outages across the region.
yeah, I mean, and just the number of power outages at this point, just this is going to take time. This is not a day or two fix. This is going to really take quite a bit of time. Looking at some of the wind gusts that we've seen with this, 102 in Sarasota, 101 in St. Petersburg. Here in Tampa, to be talking about a 93-mile-an-hour wind gust, and then that extends over into Polk County, Lakeland, 76, and now you're seeing some of these winds starting to pick up over towards Melbourne as well. Orlando, 74 miles an hour as well. So this track continuing, it's 90 miles an hour right now, working its way across the state, still as it works its way into the Atlantic. We're talking about still a system here holding that category 1 status. Look at the power outages right now.
Wanted to point this out. Hillsborough County almost had 500,000 power outages. This map continuing to update. That's about 100,000 higher than we were 45 minutes ago when I was up there running through this. 390,000 there in Pinellas County. And many.
So now this is just Pinellas County, but in the statewide, I believe that they were saying that there were like 2 million people without power. So if it's back down to 500,000, that's extremely good news, you guys.
Additional people that are reliant on these individual power sources without power as well. So that number much higher, number of people impacted at each of these spots.
Yeah, and we continue to see things failing, and so we're more than likely going to see this number continue to tick up a little bit more before the crews actually are able to get out there.
So they haven't even
The
gotten out there
winds are
yet.
Still, I think in many cases, just not safe enough for the crews to go out there. I mean, after all, I mean,
Agreed.
it's all about safety first.
Yeah.
And it's got to be safe for
Okay.
them. But you're looking at that backside still.
All right, so let's check in on some other lives and see what we can see. This is ABC.
There's no idea of know what the aftermath really looks like until we're able to get out there, be able to see. But with so many power outages, so many people in the dark, it's really hard to get a good grasp on just what it looks like outside. Now we know the Bradenton EOC has a lot of resources all ready to go. Once things slow down just a little bit, they have pavers outside. They're going to be able to bring in buses to evacuate people. They have utility crews all set up out there out front of the EOC to prepare for when they're able to get out there safely. But we talked about it. You just mentioned those trees being uprooted, right? I mean, that's all it takes. You get these strong winds, you get that soil all saturated, those trees come up, pop down, topple down onto those power lines and cause extensive damage. And we're seeing that widespread across the area. And we talked about the debris, right? That's another big concern. They got most of it off the state roads. That's where the main concern was, getting that debris off the state roads, because those were the places that people would be traveling. A lot of those side roads, though, out by the beach, they still had a lot of those big debris piles. Have no idea what happened with those, but that's why they wanted to see so many people heeding those evacuation orders and sheltering in place. And we saw it when we drove by the island yesterday. Nobody was there. It was deserted. It was a ghost town. Everyone was gone. And the mayor was extremely excited to see that people listened to those orders, because it could have been extremely dangerous. And we're just looking good. We just look back outside right now, and you just see how that water is just pooling and ponding. And you can see just how much water we've gotten in a short period of time. There's even trees out here on the ground, trees that have been, uprooted all along through this pool area over here. So we're not really going to get a chance to see the extent of the damage. But the one thing we do know is so many people did come out here. They lost their homes out in Midnight Pass, out in Siesta Key, during Helene. There was so much of that flash flooding, so much of that storm surge. And, to come outside to see this kind of devastation again, it's really, really difficult. So, of course, once it gets light out, we're going to be able to get a better look at what this damage looks like in the daylight. But for right now, it's just kind of a wait and see approach until conditions are safe.
Nick, I know you're trying to speak quietly because you said you don't want to wake folks. We don't make absolutes, but I'm pretty sure most folks are not sleeping right now. They're probably hoping to get some semblance of information about what's going on out there. And look, I know you're looking out the window. We know you're doing the best assessment you can from where you're standing, that vantage point. But how deep do you think that water is?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Frank, it is hard to gauge because I haven't been able to go out there, but that water looks pretty deep, because you can figure an 8-foot deep pool and that water is completely over the ground. I mean, you could hardly see the pavers. So I'm going to say, without gauging, without measuring, it's pretty deep. I would say a couple feet deep right now. And the rain's still picking up. That wind's still picking up, splashing that water all over the place. And the hot tubs, of course, pouring out. So we've seen it across the board. The one good thing about this hotel is it's connected to the hospital generator. So they say they've never
Praise
lost
God.
power, which is
That's good.
a really good thing, because the people out here obviously have dealt with so much. Like we're saying, they've been completely booked up because of so many people in those Barrier Island areas out here that lost their homes during Helene. So at least this is a safe place. But as far as the damage on the streets, what happened outside, I mean, we're going to have to take a
I'm gonna play some Melanie King and make a phone call while this is
Hey, Ryan, we
playing.
just got another update from the National Hurricane
And
Center.
I'll
It
be
is
right
still
back,
a Category
guys.
3 hurricane, but just barely.
Thank you, Riley. Still got a Category 3 hurricane on our hands, and it made landfall 30 minutes ago.
So again, another long track storm. It's going to be a long night. But again, overall, this swath of rain that you see north of the center will continue to traverse the center portion of the state, flooding a major concern over central Florida. In addition to that risk of tornadoes all the way up towards Jacksonville. We've seen reports of storm surge up there along the first coast of our state as well.
Probably not the best choice of words, but our comment section just lit up with power outages. I mean, people reporting power outages all over the place. Facebook Live, YouTube Live. I'm looking at you guys. I'd like to know, let us know if you have lost power and give us a location as to where you have lost power. I'll share it here with our WFLA audience. We've got a lot of folks joining us from St. Pete, Pinellas County. Maria wants to know, #Hey Justin, how much longer is this going to last in St. Pete?
That's a good question. And you've been battered for the last couple of hours. As I mentioned earlier, a report now in St. Pete of an 89-mile-an-hour wind out of the east. So that is driving a lot of water out of Tampa Bay towards downtown St. Pete. And one of the reasons the winds are stronger there in St. Petersburg, it's unrestricted wind moving over the bay. So many times we see this with these landfalling tropical cyclones moving in this particular direction. The winds can be a lot stronger there in St. Pete. It's going to last, I'd say, another 3 or 4 hours because you got the backside of the storm to go through, at least some of the worst of it.
So I'm bringing this up right on the heels of that.
Self-titled memoir called Melania, which you can get a copy of at melaniatrump.com. And Melania Trump joins us now to talk about it. I read this entire thing cover to cover last night, and you tell the people about riding in the limousine with Michelle Obama on Inauguration Day. You talk about some of your battles with the press. What was something you put in this book that you've been wanting to get off your chest for all of these years that people really need to see?
Well, everything.
Everything.
Everything. I think it's a lot of misinformation out there about me. So that's why I said that I think it's the time that people hear from me and my story, my perspective, and the truth.
We're about the truth on this show. Judge Jeanine, do you have a question? You've been very excited about this interview today.
I have so many questions, but I'll start with one that is clearly serious. The former president has survived 2 assassination attempts, and Kamala's camp has just issued yesterday that they're going to go more negative. The Biden-Harris team continues with the negative rhetoric, whether it's Hitler or he's tearing down democracy. Are you worried about your husband's safety in the next 29 days?
Of course I do. Yes, I do. I think, when they call him, he's a threat to democracy. Let's ask ourselves, who is really a threat to democracy? They are ongoing with the lawfare against the former president, as well as, trying to get him off the voting ballots and trying to
And when she's talking about trying to get him off the voting ballots, let's not forget what they did to RFK Jr., what they do to anyone who opposes the machine. And it's very disheartening. It's, when we were watching A Righteous Perspective with the Tanya Henyard business and all of that stuff, it's just so aggravating. Let's see. That's my girl Country texting me. She's got a hot show coming up tomorrow night, and I am so stoked about it. I was looking for let's watch some Scandalous Media. 11 months ago, what's the problem with Selena?
Breaking news.
Selena Gomez is reportedly single and reflecting on her breakup with Justin Bieber for the 805th time this week. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scandalous Media. It's Alana here, and today we are going to be talking about something scandalous indeed. We are going to be talking about an endangered species, a species so #rare, it never makes its way twice. And that is Selena Gomez when she has a boyfriend and when she's not talking about Justin Bieber. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time. I'm joking. But we as a society need to discuss the ways of Selena Gomez, her pick-me energy, and her weird need to put Justin Bieber's name into everything she's doing.
People think I'm obsessed with this, but I'm okay with it. I am obsessed with it. And I think this is an obsession that doesn't hurt anyone.
Now, recently, a lot of people have been telling me that Selena gives them mean-spirited energy, bad vibes, that there's something off about her, is she the real mean girl, and whatnot. Now, I won't dwell too much on that because we don't have 15 years to spare, but I will say her social media presence is really, really odd.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That was about Selena Gomez. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna check on this storm one more time, and then I'm probably gonna call it, wrap it up. You guys, I'm sorry I kept kicking myself from the studio. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for chilling. We are here in the hollers of West Virginia, so we are safe out of the path of any storms. You guys, let us know how you're doing. I'm actually going to go to Megyn Kelly because I like her stuff. No, I think I'm getting tired. I think I just need to stop because I've got some other work to do. So I'm not really seeing much more. I think the storm's just about over. I mean, it's over with, they said pretty much. It's just, the winds have to die down and all of that. So let's check in one more time and see what we can find. Oh, so we got 3 channels live now, so people are starting to come back up.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you, guys. Well, let's not again.
Never again. All right. I think you said it best there. We're seeing more reports of some of the damage in Manatee County now.
Yeah, that is where we find Fox 13's Evan Moon, who is live in Ellenton. Evan, what kind of damage are you seeing there outside your hotel?
Hi, guys. That's exactly what we're assessing now. In the previous hours that we guys have talked to you, there's been a ton of wind. We haven't really been able to get too far from our hotel for fears of the wind, but now we are seeing some of the damage just around the perimeter here of the hotel. I'm going to have Scott show some of it to you now. I mean, there's branches around. As he walks down the sidewalk here, he'll show you a whole palm tree came down at the end of the sidewalk. And this is concerning to the people who have been here, obviously. They came here to evacuate. They came here to stay safe, but now they're waiting till the sun comes up so that they can assess what happened to their homes. We actually spoke to residents here today who live just a mile or two down the road at a mobile home park, and they were really, really worried about what had happened to their place. This is sound from them earlier as they waited out the storm.
We started playing cards to pass the time away. Just having fun, just talking, just
making the best of it.
Making the best of
Praise
everything
God.
here, and
They
enjoying
had
the
each
time
other.
together, and hoping that we get through this
get out of
okay.
here. I can't take it.
I can't either.
Anxiety.
I have some anxiety too because right now we have no power in our community.
Like here.
And just praying that everything's good over there.
Now, we do have an update after speaking with those women just in the last hour. They get a call from a neighbor that one of their roofs had blown off their home. The other home had severe damage. That's just a little bit of what we'll be seeing. And we'll be here out in Manatee County talking to them tomorrow, as well as so many others who probably have damage. It's going to be really sad. We'll have more reports of that tomorrow, obviously, guys.
I'm so sorry to hear that. All right. Evan Moon reporting tonight in Ellenton. Evan, thank you. The storm is now moving towards Central Florida, but the threats from the storm have impacted that area all day.
Now, Fox's Esther Bowers in Cocoa Beach, where tornadoes tore apart some of the community there.
We just talked to the mayor of Cocoa Beach, who tells me he had his home. He was inside when a tornado went near his home. We're going to take you there next. But right now, we actually found the Wells Fargo Bank that had its roof completely ripped off by a tornado that touched down in Cocoa Beach. I know it is dark out, so I'm going to describe to you what I can see from my perspective. Just a huge gaping hole just past the Wells Fargo sign. Pieces of wood sticking out where part of that roof was torn off by a tornado. I want you to take a good look at this gentleman right over here. This is a volunteer, and we have been watching him move so quickly, picking up whatever debris he
Thank you,
can
sir.
find from this roof
Look at
and
this
getting
man,
it
you
into
guys.
this
What
garbage
an
can. You guys were
honorable,
just talking
honorable
about we're
man.
expecting those winds to pick up. He was concerned about a rain ban coming through, so he is out here completely on his own, trying to get whatever he can, whether that's wood, the gutters, anything that's come off from this roof, taking it from the asphalt where it is and getting it into the dumpster.
Thank you,
If you
sir.
guys
That's
can
a
walk with
kind.
me. Oh, we're
And
just stepping in
it's
some
sad
water.
that
Got
he's
to
the
be
only
careful.
one.
Speaking of water, I want to discuss, we are smelling kind of
Oh my. What are they
just
smelling?
a bad smell of water in the area right now. Do we know if that's sewer water? Do we know if that's
I mean, of course you're gonna have a bad smell. Everything's all mixed together, lady. All right, guys. All right, all right, all right, all right. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Is this a meme channel? Let's check the home channel out. Let's just go. Sorry, guys. Boss lady's calling. All right. Uh.
911 for emergency, but if you have a non-emergency call, 911 is your only option to reach them at this moment. But they're working tirelessly, they say, to get that turned back on. And
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna pull up a video for y'all, and you can watch it while I take care of this stuff. And then, original motives, because I dare say I know. Listen, I personally know a couple few people that are monetarily millionaires, and they are regular people. They're very down to earth. You would never know they were millionaires, not because they lead like a life like a miser, simply because they're not. That wasn't near long enough. Sorry. Okay, let me kick that from the stage. I was trying to find something good, but I'm tired. But I'm not tired. Let's watch Moose.
Main themes is we're not going back. But I wonder what you say to voters who do want to go back when it comes to the economy specifically, because their groceries were less expensive, housing was more affordable when Donald Trump was president.
Gonna make a move and knocks you over. Yo, watch this turn, this one's gonna put you away.
Games is we're not going back. But I wonder what you say.
My very best dancing, yeah. Every time you're looking the other way. Rising up, back on the street.
I gotta clear my stuff out. I've got way too much stuff that I have no idea what I've got, what I don't got. I'm beginning to annoy myself. I mean, dang, I think I got a good video here, and then I don't even know what the heck it is. Let's do playtime with Moose. My dog. So that paperwork that you guys saw in the beginning, Moose was a rescue, and he was what was referred to as an ornament dog in California. I don't know what that means, but it sounds a little nefarious to me. Anyway, so we got him a little over a year ago. He was 18 months old, so he's about 2.5 years old now. And he's such a good dog, but he's come such a long way. And so you guys, this isn't much of him, but let me see if I can find something that's I need to start logging my stuff better. Let's see what this one is.
He wrote
We
me a Dear
did.
John letter in jail, which rightfully so. I didn't blame him, and that's how I knew I was in love with him, guys, because he was like, I've been dating another girl, and it's going pretty well, and so I don't think this is gonna work out. I remember I cried so hard, but I just wanted him to be happy. I remember thinking I just wanted him to be happy, but we were like magnets. We couldn't stay away from each other.
No. And like I said, the road wasn't always easy. We had a lot of bumps and in the road, but in that period of time, but we managed to make it through.
And we did make it through, you guys. So we've been married. June 5th was 14 years. And then we've been together 22 years. So February of this year was 22 years that we've been together. So I think I'm going to check the storm out one last time. And you guys, I think that people are getting back out. They're checking out the areas. I think it's pretty much over with. And praise God. Thank you, Jesus. And we'll do a damage assessment tomorrow. And we definitely have everybody still lifted in prayer. And I just can't wait to hopefully see people go back to not as much damage as they thought that there might be, and hopefully everyone will unite no matter how they feel about certain candidates. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing them throw shit across to each other when we must unite. We must unite, but at least, the ones that are actually doing something and not taking our money without our permission and sending it to places that it shouldn't be sent to. You guys, please, the most important thing you can do is vote. Jeremy from the Quartering released some content today, actually, about a thwarted ISIS attempt for election day. You guys, just keep your wits about you, keep your head on a swivel, and let's try to be as proactive as we possibly can. You guys, I thank you so much for joining me tonight. You guys, please leave any and all prayer requests, and especially those praise reports, you guys. So we had a full night. You guys, please keep Leanne lifted up, part of the Queen's Quarters, keep her and her husband lifted up in prayer. They got a lot of stuff going on. So they live in Tennessee. And so, there was storms there, and they're dealing with the backlash of that. Then on top of that, she's got an ear infection going on. So you guys, please keep her lifted up in prayer. And you guys, we will see you right here on RC Squared and podcast for the people. My name is Regina Connell. I'm so grateful, I'm just grateful because I feel like it sure could have been a lot worse. So thank you in the mighty name of Jesus. Let's say our closing prayer straight out of the lips of Jesus. Matthew chapter 6, meat and potatoes, verses 9 through 13. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, your daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, Lord, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, Lord, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. You guys, special prayers of protection. Thank you for joining me, you guys, and we will see you next time right here on RC Squared, a podcast for the people. You guys stay tuned for Country Crazy. She's got a huge show coming up tonight. We're going to start getting those teasers out. And I love you guys, and we'll see you next time right here. My name is Regina Connell. This is House Connell. We'll see you next time. Be blessed.